lots of partying and things. There's partying and then there's partying. And I was partying where you didn't really know who you might end up with, who was going to arrive at the party, whether it was going to be fun party girl or crazy party girl. So it was like, you could dial that back. And yeah, with less of the solvents, the alcohol, then I can still party and remember it the next day. But that wasn't an easy task.
We're doing the thing. We're here. Though you may not be drinking, I certainly am.
I'm hydrating.
That's important. That's what I've been led to believe keeps you alive. 10 calories.
Breathing.
That too.
Yeah. It's always a good idea to breathe in and then out again. And after you breathe out, you have to breathe in again.
I guess.
It's really important you don't forget any of those tasks. And then after that, you have to breathe out again.
I don't know. I've been with plenty of people over the years who are just like, I don't want to breathe for a couple moments. Well, generally with, some choking, but.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. If you're going to take my breath away, may as well do that.
That would be really odd if, like, in a sexual situation, someone just decided to hold their breath.
Did you ever play the game where you'd go on? It's a very dangerous game. So you go under a bridge. You know, like when you go under a bridge and you have to go under the tunnel, under the bridge, and you hold your breath for as long as you're under the tunnel.
No, I've never played that game.
You haven't?
No.
Might be a British game.
What's the superstition or?
Yeah, I think it's for good luck. We would always do it when I was I worked across a bridge. So I'd go from where I worked in, this is like, we have counties in the UK. So it's kind of like states, I guess. So we go from one state to another state and we have to go over a bridge.
We have counties.
But it's not the same.
Oh, I know. I know.
Our counties is like all we have. We don't have states. We just have counties.
Well, I know. And London proper is huge.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hold on.
I want to do some research on it, actually.
Research on the states?
Well, the first thing that popped into my head, I was like, I wonder how big, because, Jacksonville in Florida is like the biggest state, the biggest city landmass-wise.
Yeah.
And I wonder how that compares to London. Like, I'm just interested.
I can just find the answer for you right here, right now.
Are you going to Google it?
I am. That's why we have the laptop.
Fantastic.
I guess we'll do it in square miles.
Square miles? Yeah.
Because you guys are still, even though it's Europe, you guys still use miles, right? Not
we use miles, yeah. It's only, I think, Canada, Australia, maybe some other countries that use. Some of the Asian countries use kilometers.
Oh, Canada definitely uses kilometers.
Canada does. But I'm thinking that Bali does. I'm feeling like when I was in Asia, maybe Bali used it.
So Jacksonville's 840 square miles.
840 square miles.
London is only 607.
Wow. So that's 200 square miles difference practically.
Yeah.
200 and a bit square miles difference. Wow. Obviously, they're getting up to lots in Jacksonville because I know how much goes on in London. So.
Well, yeah, but the population density is way different.
Yes.
There's so many more people in London.
Yeah. Let's do the numbers on that, shall we?
There are 9 million people in Greater London.
Mm-hmm. 548,000 in Jacksonville.
No, it's like got me 980,000.
Okay, it's nearly a million.
Yeah, like that's a little more than 10% of London's population.
Yeah, that's
in 200 more square miles.
So they're spread out. They're just like this.
Well, because who wants to live in Jacksonville?
People who want to be like in Florida some of the time and pop to Georgia.
That sounds like the worst of both worlds. I know you live in Florida right now, but not a fan.
I love Florida. Florida's my home. I'm not American yet until I do my citizenship, but I'm already feeling Floridian.
Oh, God. Why would you admit that on the internet?
I do lots of things on the internet.
Yeah, but that's probably the worst.
You think? I was going to put that at the top. That was like my bio, like from Florida.
Florida woman.
Florida woman, yeah.
Have you gotten into any actual like Florida woman shit?
Probably before I was even in Florida, honestly.
Were you off doing crazy things in the UK?
Oh, everywhere. It's not limited to the place. Yes, I've done some crazy things. Let me think of a couple of crazy things that I've done. I fell off a bike by a lake in France and left my bike in the bush. I decided to fall asleep in the bush. And then I woke up inside a French person's house on the second floor in a bed like Goldilocks. That's pretty random.
That is pretty random. And you have all your organs still.
Yeah.
Didn't wake up in an ice bath and missing a kidney or some shit.
I woke up with I'm not sure, a grandma speaking at me in French. Luckily, I speak some French. I can understand it, but I couldn't. Yeah, it was very strange. That's just one of the many random ass things.
I want to hear, like, okay, lead me into this a little bit more. Were you in Paris or?
No, this is in a place called Osgore in southwest France.
Okay.
So it's like a little surfing town, like a holiday town. I was there. I was young. I was in my teens with my friends, did a little trip after college, little like girls trip. And yeah, there are B-52 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had some B-52 shots. I think partook of some marijuana on the front.
In Europe? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Outside of the Netherlands? That's not allowed.
It's barely allowed in the Netherlands anymore.
I know, which is crazy. It's like
Rest in peace.
It's like Europe's Vegas. How could they, dial it back?
No, I went there in 2012. I went there in 2012 and you couldn't smoke a bong. I went there in 2002, 2003, and you could like smoke a joint, you could bite that. That was what that's what they were talking about.
When I was there in 2017, there definitely still were allowed tourists to have weed.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't partake. I'm not a smoker. Like THC and I do not mix well, but it still felt pretty loose.
Well, I think it's to me, if you're not a smoker, then you wouldn't really kind of understand necessarily if you're not into smoking. But everyone has their thing that they like to do, whether it's they like to do dab or I've never done the dab thing. I think I'd like to.
You're in Florida. You will.
And then, some people like joints. Some people, I'm a bit of a purist. I like a joint. I also, I have a bong sometimes. But everyone has their thing they want to do, and they go there for that. And then it's like, oh no, you have to be outside. I was in it felt it was like a cage because it had to be outside, but it was part of the bar, so it was like kind of like a cage thing. and I think it was something to do with the smoke. I don't know. I'm messing this up, the story, but it was something to do with the smoke. You couldn't have smoke with nicotine and paper or something. I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, maybe it was you could have the weed, but you couldn't make smoke with it, or you could put it in the bong outside as long as you was in the cage. Huh. I say cage, it wasn't really a cage; it was like a
fenced-in area,
like a patio, like an aviary, like a patio / aviary.
Yeah, because my friends smoked while I was there. Just me, they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the cafe and get weed." I'm just like, I live in LA and I don't smoke. Like, I did not travel clear across the world to get marijuana.
No. And back then as well, they didn't have the hybrids and things like this. You just went and bought like the weed. So I'm actually wondering whether dealers in Amsterdam have changed it as well, like you guys have it in the dispensary.
Oh, I'm sure. You
think dealers are there? I've got some indica here, like
they have to. Like the internet has, spread the knowledge everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah,
it'd be so old school.
Too much now.
I know.
We even know the size of Jacksonville and London, and we have no business really needing to know that, but we know it.
I mean, we know it momentarily. I don't think I'm going to retain that information. Probably not.
Okay. You do a pop quiz at the end.
Generally, after people have been drinking.
Okay.
Since you're being sober, like you'll have an unfair advantage in the pop quiz, so I'm just going to skip it this time around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not nearly as fun if you're just like, oh, well, I know all the answers. I've been clear-headed. You drunk fuck. Where else have you been to?
I've been a lot around Europe. It's kind of like in Europe, it's a lot like how somebody that lives in California might go to Oregon on vacation or something. It's like we would go to France or something like that. So I've been to a lot of the countries in Europe. Just the regular Spain, Italy, Germany, France, Poland, the Netherlands. This is when you know that I do sometimes smoke weed because my brain is very slow. Like, what's that one called? So I was a dancer, so I used to travel for for working in different strip clubs. When England was part of the UK, we were allowed to do that. We could just pack our bag with our little high-heeled shoes in and go off to Ibiza or Copenhagen and go and work with our visa being for the whole of the EU.
And just, the Schengen zone is what it's called, right? I'm mispronouncing the Schengen. I'm mispronouncing the EU sphere of visa-free travel. It's the Shenzhen.
You're going to teach me something now because I've not lived in Europe for a minute. So
SCHENGEN zone. It's a zone of 29 European countries that have abolished internal border controls.
Okay.
Allowing for free movement within a single country, which blew my mind when we left from the Netherlands to Germany and didn't have to show any identification. It was just like, what? Because you fly within states in the US and you have to still show all your IDs. So it was just like, what do you mean I can just leave the country?
Yeah.
No problem. Okie dokie. No, on it.
No. Well, I actually once was in England and accidentally drove into Wales because I missed an exit. And then when I used to live in San Diego, I was always petrified that I was going to miss an exit and end up in Mexico and like not have my green card with me or something. But whew, I made it.
Thankfully, Mexico didn't deport you back to the UK.
I don't know how that would work, but I hope not.
Well, they have planes in Mexico. They just put you on one.
Oh. No, I don't want a long haul flight. I always go back to Florida in a bit.
How long were you in San Diego?
About a year and a half, something like this.
So what made you decide Florida over the glory of California?
I have ambitions to have, I now have my own home with a front yard and a backyard and a front porch and a back porch and a side yard.
They have those in California.
I'm not a millionaire.
Yet.
But I wanted to be comfortable before I was a millionaire.
But then you have to sell the place in Florida to come back.
No. I still got a place in England.
Oh, shit.
I guess I'm just playing Monopoly, just counting.
I'm not a millionaire. I just own property in the UK. It's super cheap there.
I was a stripper. And it was in the olden days when people could live in houses that they bought.
Were you in London proper? Or?
That wasn't London. That was in the south, in the kind of a more touristy area. It's very pretty.
Very cool. I've only been to London, so I've not. Well, I take that back. I've been to Birmingham as well.
Birmingham?
I know. I said it like shit.
We say Birmingham. Would you say Birmingham? You got to talk like you got a blocked up nose, like you're from Birmingham. I was actually born near there. So
oh, really?
I escaped the accent, and then I managed to pretty much escape the accent of where I'm from as well in Cornwall. I said it the American way for you because you're able to understand if I say Cornwall. But I should sound like either, just to put you in touch with the accents, I should sound like either a hobbit. You got that in your mind? Should sound like a hobbit, a farmer, or a pirate. I should sound like one of those, like very West Country in the UK, but I managed to escape that.
Well, at least you don't speak like a northerner where it's just hard to understand them. So sometimes it's like, is this English? I have a friend who is also a performer who's like originally from somewhere around Nottingham. And like, there'd be times where she'd be talking about like, what the fuck did you just say? This is English, right?
The Scottish. I had a Scottish friend and she'd get drunk and be talking. And I'm like, I need subtitles. And I'm British as well and I need subtitles. So I don't know how the Americans could all understand her. But,
no, not in the least bit. It's like, y'all invented the language. Why am I having problems understanding? Why? You invented the shit.
It's actually very close. Oh.
You all right?
The ginger just hit my throat a little bit. It's very strong. It must be very, very high proof ginger in here.
Only the best for you.
No, so what was I going to say? This is my forgetful brain.
Something about the Scottish in the north, and
it's gone.
These things happen.
Rapid. I wish these were brains.
I don't know.
These are brains I'd probably be able to keep a thought in my mind longer than a couple of seconds.
I don't know. But then you would distract everyone with your brain too.
They'd be more interested in my brains.
Well, they should be interested in your brain.
But I know they'd be interested in my brain.
There must be some power to just be confident. Like, I know everyone's interested in these. I know.
Well, the thing is that so you can tell very, very quickly whether people are or not. Because when I was a stripper, when I first had I had my boobs done when I was like 25 and I was a dancer. And my own personal way of approaching bachelor parties would be to walk up, bend over, boobs, eye height, and you can tell by that person's reaction whether you're barking up the right tree or the wrong tree. Because they might be like, oh, shucks, like embarrassed. And then you're like, okay, I got an easy one. Or they might be like, that was my motorboat. And yes, you can give somebody, you give them a stimuli and then you get some data from it. So
That's how science works, I believe. I am not a scientist.
I'm not.
I
do have boobs.
You were just doing science. It sounded like, you were doing trial and error, a very scientific method.
The scientific method. Yeah, that is a scientific method.
Yeah. See? Much more of a scientist than I am.
We can trial and error. What's the other one? Oh my God, you know what I thought of the other day?
What was that? I
can't be the first person to have thought of this. So you say you've got the pros and the cons.
Yes.
So and then you can say, there's the pros and the cons of every business, like any, whether it's like entertainment, whether it's what's it called, like looking after people, like hospitality, whatever it is. There's the pros and the cons, and I was like, oh my God, the pros and the cons, the for and the against. But then you've got the people in the industry. That's the pros, the professionals, and the cons, like the con men.
That's the first time I've heard that. It's accurate.
It is accurate.
Yeah.
And it's very succinct. And I've never heard anyone say it before. I do not think I can be the first person to have thought of it.
Take credit for it.
I said it. You heard it here first.
Right. We heard it here first. Until someone refutes that, it's yours. It is yours.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it. Put it in my pocket.
On camera. You just heard it here first, folks. You heard it here
Or in
first.
a year's time when it gets released.
I like 3 years.
Yeah. Yes. Well, 2027 has been really good to us.
Oh, no, 2028.
Yeah. It's been...
It's not 2024.
2027 was a tough year. 2028 is going to do us better, yeah.
We're, coming up on the elections. We're going to have a new president soon. 2028.
So I need to actually start studying for those kind of things, because when I do my citizenship tests, and I'm going to have to know a lot about that. And my thing with politics, whenever anyone talks about politics, I'm like, I'm a green card holder. I don't have any opinion because I'm not allowed to vote.
It's a good way to go about it.
Yeah. But
that way you don't alienate any side of your fan base.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was just talking about people, not fan base, but yeah. I don't know. I think to be a whole, I think I can see both sides of everything that's going on.
I understand the why. I don't necessarily agree with some of the things that are happening.
Yes.
I don't necessarily agree with a lot of what's happening, but I understand the why.
Yeah, and I think when you have free will, and we do have free will and freedom of speech, there's going to be people, I don't know, everything will work its way up until it isn't anymore, I guess.
Yeah. Or we'll just slide into authoritarianism and it'll be fun. World War III, here we go.
Oh, like the apocalypse.
Do you have a post-apocalypse plan?
Oh my God.
That smile says you do.
I'm definitely, what do they call it?
A doomsday prepper?
I'm not like all the way drunk the Kool-Aid doomsday prepper, but I definitely, when making decisions about my life, I do bear the apocalypse in mind.
Okay. I want to hear your doomsday plan.
Okay, so I do have in my house, I have a what's it called? Well.
Okay.
So I don't use the well yet, but there is a well on my property. And my house is also older, so I figure that when the powers that be cut off our electric and we're left to fend for ourselves against the zombies or aliens or whatever it is that's happening, then my house, because it was built before we needed AC, then I feel like it will stay cooler. Because in Florida we get hurricanes as well. So I've tested it out. I do all right in hurricanes, so I feel like I might do okay in the apocalypse. And then, yeah, just like guns, ammo, Looks like this.
Wait a minute, are you allowed to have guns?
Because I'm a woman. That's so sexist.
Damn, you caught me. You caught me. I've just been as a non-citizen, but...
No, I didn't think I would. Oh my God, literally. So that was me. I fell down that gap of knowledge, the gap of understanding purposefully.
I know.
You weren't saying that.
I was playing along.
Oh, okay. Next time, wink.
No.
Do you refuse?
I refuse.
Okay.
Just make the episode even more awkward and weird. You're just like, what? Huh?
I can make it awkward and weirder if you want.
I'm in.
Yes.
I'm in.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So I am allowed a gun.
Just one?
I'm allowed as many. I think I'm allowed as many as anyone.
It's Florida. You need to have as many as you can.
But no, I actually thought that. So somebody told me like, oh, we could go and fire the AR things at the such and such place. And I was like, I don't think I'm allowed to because I'm a green card holder. And then my friend's current beau at the time was like, oh no, I know a guy who's an immigrant who actually literally shoots guns all the time, has loads of guns. I was like, so I looked into it and I am allowed a gun.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah.
A good shot?
I go to the range and I the paper doesn't look too good by the end of it.
Doesn't look too good like it doesn't have many holes in it or has a lot of holes?
It doesn't look too good like he wasn't doing very well. He wasn't getting up again.
It's good. If you're going to shoot a gun at someone, that's generally how it should go.
That's what the police told me.
Many run-ins with the law?
No, they were about security, being a responsible solo female living alone. And the police told me,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the cops just keep showing up, like, oh, we have to go to her place again. Shit.
That did happen recently, but that was to do with just me being scatty, I think.
What'd you do?
So first of all, I did a California roll in Florida. They didn't like that.
They don't like that in Florida, no.
But I think it's because I was so close to my house and it was dark. And this is a one-way street. There's nothing coming. And I think I just I think everyone does it, don't you? Fill up. And although, yeah, the policeman maybe he's like, I'll pull you over. And I was like, no. I said, is it because there was something to do with my insurance has lapsed for one day and started up again? So I was like, is it something to do with that? And he was like, no, you didn't stop at the stoplight. And I was like, ah. Anyway, so he took my reason to be very good, and I explained I lived just around the corner, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, put a period in that was done. A couple of days later, when you get home and you're just like, oh my God, just let the day just like drip off you and like scroll or send a couple of texts you mean to send all day before you go into the house. So I'm just sat there in my car in my driveway, and I'm kind of aware of what's going on around me. I've seen some lights going behind me. I've not like blue and reds or anything, but and I was like, and then that same policeman walked up my driveway to come and check on me. I was like, I think he was probably like, is everything all right? Like she's been sat there for a long time.
That cop's stalking you.
In like a helpful, caring way.
I'm sure they're all helpful, caring ways. I'm sure. Every stalker is just there to be helpful and caring.
Yeah, they'd probably be amused if they were stalking me because I do stupid things like sit in my driveway for. I think that's really normal.
That's normal. Like, I don't think that's a stupid thing to sit on your own property and text in your car. I think that's fine.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a problem.
No. It made me feel like I was not in a bad way, but like I was like, oh, I'm going to hurry up and get inside the house now because I've alerted the policeman to something strange going on.
If he shows up a third time, you may want to reach out to Internal Affairs.
Well, I watch a lot of true crime.
Of course you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How very stereotypical.
I know. I like Starbucks as well, obviously, and Target and all the basic bitch stuff. But
you adapted to American life so well.
But yeah, the true crime stuff is like it's often the people that you least expect. So I warned a couple of my friends and they were like, no, you're right. Yeah. I was once picked up actually as well this was a long time ago. I'm hopping all over the place. But thinking of it not being who you expect it to be, I was actually hitchhiking in England when I was younger. And, there was like buses and people in England, we don't all have cars. We like use buses and public transport sometimes.
Ooh la la. Working public transit. Oh, you're so much better than us. Ooh la la.
I wouldn't say better. I live in the countryside. It was 1 bus an hour. But when
Whoa, you had working buses?
When I missed that bus, I would hitchhike. And I got picked up by 2 skinheads who were wearing all black clothes and listening to loud kind of music like that. And as well, I just watched a movie that had, I think it was like 16mm or something as a movie. It's an old movie about a snuff movie.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yeah. So, and the person in that had like a black tattoo on their hand. And I just watched that movie. And then the person driving the car had a tattoo on their hand. And I was like, oh my God. I thought I was going to go meet my maker. I was sat there. I was like, oh, this is it. And then I guess the vibe went quite fast. They were like, where do you want to get out? And I was like, what? I was like, I just got picked up by Satanists hitchhiking. And they didn't take me to the woods to murder me. And I told my friend, he goes, they only like virgins.
They just knew.
Yeah.
They just knew.
They're like, nah, this isn't pure enough soul to sacrifice.
Like once you got in the car, they're like, we thought for a moment. Then they just knew.
I can smell the depravity on this one.
We gotta get out of the car soon. Gotta go find that virgin. Where would you even find a virgin these days?
That's a good question.
You ever seen the movie Once Bitten? It's an 80s comedy starring Jim Carrey. It's like his first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And the plot of the movie is a female vampire, to ensure her immortality and her youthful looks, has to drink the blood of a virgin every so often. Mm-hmm. And the movie takes place in 1980s LA. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing is like, where are we even going to find a virgin?
What happened?
Well, Jim Carrey was the virgin.
Oh, he was the virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, they could find a few virgins actually on the internet.
It's a sad state of affairs.
There's some virgins on the internet. I actually have some really, really sweet fans who are virgins.
Well, why are they just not spending the money on a professional at that point?
Everyone's got choice and free will, I guess.
It's true. I mean, hey, if they're not too upset about being virgins, cool.
I think for some people it's a choice. It's not the incel. It's the like, I understand because I was celibate for a while myself.
I'm sorry.
No, I was celibate because I was taking some time to like work on myself and grow on myself and everything.
Well, yeah, that doesn't mean you can't get off while you're working on yourself.
I don't know. It's like if you were learning to speak Russian, would you try play the flute at the same time?
I mean, if I already knew how to play the flute and enjoyed it, yes.
But your Russian isn't going to sound very good if you're playing the flute at the same time. No matter how good you are at the flute, trying to do two contradicting things at the same time is not going to make for the best outcome of either.
I'm not learning how to play the flute in that situation. I've already played the flute multiple times. I've enjoyed playing the flute. I would just like to pick up the flute occasionally, enjoy it, and then go back to my Russian.
Okay. So the kind of like, this is like intense Russian that you're doing. It's like immersive, intense Russian. And it's like your life depends on getting good at Russian.
An orgasm only lasts a couple minutes.
Okay. So when I was working on myself, it was life or death. I had to make sure that I didn't go back to my wicked ways that I wanted to change from. So I was drawing a line in the sand, moving forward, and I just wanted to concentrate on that for a year. And I concentrated on that for a year. And do you know what happened? After a year, I got pickier.
So what were these wicked ways you were trying to run away from?
Oh, just lots of partying and things. There's partying and then there's partying. And I was partying where you didn't really know who you might end up with, who was going to arrive at the party, whether it was going to be fun party girl or crazy party girl. So it was like, you could dial that back. And yeah, with less of the solvents, the alcohol, then I can still party and remember it the next day. But that wasn't an easy task.
Oh, I'm sure.
No.
At the point where it's like actually negatively affecting your life, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't stop drinking when you're 26 because, you have one bad hangover. It's a big thing.
Yeah, you don't strike me as that kind of quitter.
I'm not a quitter. No, but after, that's the strange thing is that you show discernment and then you're like, oh, I can see it. I can see when I talk to the virgins that are my fans, I can see how it becomes more special to them. You know, if you lose your virginity when you're 18 and you just like, you know, just with somebody that comes along and you don't really have any feelings for whatever, it's like, okay, well, I've got rid of it. I've got rid of my virginity. I'm blah, 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 whatever. But then if you choose not to and you choose discernment, you're like, I want it to be the right person, I want it to be this. After a while, there's been so many of the wrong people that probably could have been right. And now there's no more people that are even as right as the wrong ones. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should have shot a long time ago instead of getting off the pot. I don't know. I'm a proponent of like, life's not promised, life's short. Why the fuck are you going to, deny yourself anything in this world?
Why would you not just have an orgasm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when you have enough of them, they become pretty meaningless. The amount of people I've actually had sex with that I love, few and far between. Still had a good time.
Yeah. There's different, yeah.
Like, virgins out there, just find someone to fuck. Stop missing out on a very important part of life.
Or, if you're a female virgin, then get the rose toy.
I feel like no matter how good the toy is, there's still a difference between that, another human being.
Yeah, you could get another human being to come play with your nipples while you use the rose toy. That'd be fantastic. And you wouldn't lose your virginity. You could say.
I just think the concept of saving yourself is misinformed.
I think the one thing about virginity and everything like that does is it really puts a lot of emphasis on losing your virginity, taking something from you, when really isn't. It's a new experience you're having rather than something you're losing, like losing your virginity rather than gaining an experience with the first of maybe many, maybe the only ever partner you'll ever have.
Hopefully many.
Hopefully maybe the only one you'll ever have. And then you'll...
No, life's all about experiences. You got to try as many people as possible.
I don't know. You didn't see The Notebook?
No.
No.
It's a work of fiction. Shouldn't live your life based on works of fiction.
No. This is really spicy.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to grab you a water?
I probably some mayonnaise to go with it. I don't know. It's fine.
The ginger beer is, too spicy for the British palate. I understand.
And I'm even ginger, so ginger, no beer.
But there's way too much importance placed on losing a virginity. It's just part of the human experience. Like, it's not that big of a deal. It shouldn't be.
No. Yeah, it's not the first time that you have sex is important. It's the last time that you have sex is important. And not the last time like in life, because that would be pretty sad. I'd say the last time you have sex before you give up having sex to be old must be pretty depressing.
Why would you ever give up sex when...
I know, I'm thinking that if you did give up sex, if you got so old that you gave up sex, like, I don't know, like 90, then like the last time that you try and then like, I'm just a bag of bones now, this isn't working anymore, that would be the most depressing time. So that isn't the most important time.
By the time we make it to 90, medical science will have us to a point where we can, still fuck.
Yeah. Okay then, so never give up having sex. I changed my whole premise.
Why would you want to? Unless you are physically incapable, unless you're like, check with your doctor to make sure you're healthy enough to have sex.
Okay, so I've got to tell you this story. It's so funny. This is not a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's a real story. So my friend's husband, it was actually my friend's husband, I'll just say friend. My friend's husband had like some kind of heart problem and he'd been in the hospital. He came back home. He was home and his wife's there like holding his hand. The doctor's telling him what you can do, what you can't do. He says, well, what about sexual contact? Can we resume sexual? And he said, well, whenever you feel well enough to be able to walk up the stairs without getting out of breath, then you're probably good to commence sexual activity. And he goes, okay. Well, what if we just did it downstairs?
Just let her do the work. Come on, man. It's fine.
I don't think you liked that joke. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Maybe
I chuckled. I don't think you get to outsmart medical science like that, though. I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think it was just the fact that he was just looking at, and he's just come out of the hospital with a heart, whatever it was, and he's already thinking of how he can get his end away.
Well, yeah.
As soon as possible, before he even has enough breath in him to walk up the stairs.
Sounds like a very typical dude.
Yeah.
We are biological organisms that most things in life are driven by the pursuit of sex.
Reproduction, yes.
Yeah. Well, not even reproduction, like the biological, need to go through the motions of reproduction. Because, I'm never reproducing, but I will definitely have sex till I can't.
Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was going, because you said organisms, I think you threw me in a different direction. I was thinking of like amoeba and.
Well, no, we're multicellular organisms. We are.
Me.
And we're just all dumb animals. Like, we're just, we're not that evolved above everything else.
Mm-mm. Oh my God, I had a thought the other day when I was stoned. I was like, what if when I'm a kind of believer in reincarnation kind of thing. So I was like, what if when we reincarnate, we come back as animals, and that's why the animals are also like peaceful and stuff like this. Like they kind of seem to be able to, even animals that's like, this is a horrible thing to talk about, but even animals that's abused, they still seem to have some kind of peace. Do you know what I mean?
Are you talking just domestic animals or?
Yeah, they seem to just have animals just, they do their thing and they come and they go and they seem to just be living in the moment, don't they? Because they've learned that life cycles round and round. So then what if when we come back, then we have to be the animals?
Well, if you were to be reincarnated, what would you want to be reincarnated as?
Personally?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, like a parrot.
So you could still talk, or
Live really long and talk, and I'd live longer than like family would have me, and then I'd be there like until the granddaughter was the grandma, because they live so long, don't they? So I just.
How long do parrots fucking live?
100 years or something. They live longer.
Really?
I think so. They live longer than a human, I think. Well, if an adult gets one, they're probably going to outlive the human.
Parrots only live, like cockatoos live 40 to 60 years.
40 to 60 years. So if you get one when you're 40 and they live 40 to 60 years, then it's probably going to outlive you.
It's not like a tortoise, which will legitimately just outlive you.
Oh, yeah, the tortoises too.
Yeah, because those things do get to be.
Maybe I was thinking of a tortoise.
Yeah, tortoise lifespan is many species easily reaching 80 to 150 years. Some giant tortoises exceeding 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be a big old tortoise.
Apparently my leopard gecko is going to live like 15 years. 10 to 15 years.
You got a lot of animals?
I have 2 dogs and a leopard gecko.
How many of them are reincarnated people that you're holding hostage?
I don't know. That's very interesting to think about. I don't know. I suddenly thought about the dead betta fish that I have in my freezer, and I was like, oh dear. That probably should.
Were you fish fighting?
No. No, it was just one in his own. He died, and then he died just before a hurricane. And I was like, I don't want to bury him in the garden. And then the hurricane come along and uproot his, he needs to have rest in peace, not rest in a hurricane. So I left him in the freezer. And that was a minute ago. That was like a couple of years ago.
He's still in the freezer for a couple of years?
In the freezer. So when you said,
so that's a better proper.
When you said, am I holding how many animals am I holding hostage? I was thinking, my brain immediately went to the betta fish in the freezer.
So you have a fish morgue?
Yeah.
When are you going to properly bury him?
Well, I really want to get the fascinators and the black outfits and stuff, and
hold the whole funeral for him?
My family and friends. Yeah. So.
You're going to wait till the 3rd anniversary of his death?
Maybe. I don't know. It might be the 4th, the way it's going. I don't know.
Someday, your next of kin's going to be cleaning out your house and just find the betta fish in the freezer still. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, we could serve it at my funeral as a little amuse-bouche.
You don't expect many people to attend your funeral if you're only going to have one betta fish to feed everyone.
It's an amuse-bouche. It's small.
But the fish wasn't that big in the first place. How many?
I don't know if many people will come to my funeral.
Why not?
They're going to come all the way from the UK or all the way from Australia or all the places that people care about me in.
You're going to get buried here in the States?
Yes, and then I'm going to get cremated, and then I'm going to have bits of my stuff from different places.
Well, hopefully they come from around the world for you.
Mm.
Have a bummer.
So actually, I think I'm going to live super long, actually.
Why's that?
Because the women in my family live really, really long. Like late 80s, 90s, 98, like old.
Hey, nothing wrong with it, especially if medical science, keeps going how the way it's going and, have good quality of life. Like the idea of living that long sounds good as long as you have quality of life. Like the idea of like, oh, I get to be 96, but I'm shitting myself and can't walk.
I know. And I do worry about that. With all the anal and stuff, I do worry about that.
Just shitting yourself all the time.
Somebody said this to me. Me and my friend were at like an event the other night, and we were just talking, and somebody said like, oh yeah, you got to be really careful with anal because it can happen that literally you can just like do too much anal and then you can be lay down in bed one day and you're sleeping and you just shit yourself without even knowing. And I was like, why is he saying this to me and my friend who love anal? Like, what? We were having a nice time, having a drink.
He was trying to be helpful.
Well, obviously, I don't know. I don't think that anything's going to...
Just put down plastic on your bed. You'll be fine.
It's a good idea anyway. Good drills.
That way you don't have to worry about squirt, shit, anything that happens.
Yep, I like that, yeah.
Just be prepared. You're a prepper. Come on.
I am a prepper. In fact, I think at home, back in Florida right now, I do already have a waterproof sheet on my bed. So
you're all right. Have all the anal you want then.
I'm prepared. Yay, thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome. Have it all. You won't ruin anything except maybe the top sheet. Who cares? Yeah. You can wash it.
That's my Saturday night plan. Fine.
Well, here's to hoping that your anus holds up.
Thank you. Assholes live forever, but mine won't.
Well, hopefully it does. Hopefully it lives to the ripe old age of 90-something.
Yeah. I think so.
I hope so. And the things that I don't want to have happen, like I don't want to have incontinence, I don't want to lose my mind, and I want my dick to work. Like those are the things that I could live with pretty much everything else going sideways.
Your dick to work?
Yeah, like
forever? Till you're old?
Yeah, why not?
You might have to have one of the things put in with the pump.
Hopefully not.
I think that sounds handy. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's just something like ego-wise about like it working, on its own.
Okay. I don't know. I was at a swingers party and there was somebody that had the pump up thing.
Did he let you pump it up for him?
I honestly, I wasn't. It was so much going on at that swingers party that I didn't even really know until after the fact. And I was like, I wonder if that guy had used the shot, because there's the shot that people use to like Trimax, you jab in your dick and make it hard. And I was like, obviously I could feel the aura of this penis was not normal, because I was like, even in my party Delulu stay, I was like, and then after the fact I found out, it was a pumped up, but I wasn't there for the prep stage. I'd like to though.
Should have got his number.
I got his wife's number. His wife's gorgeous.
That's the way to go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's just how swingers parties works. Like it's really about the wives and the girlfriends much more than the dudes. The dudes are there.
Yeah. Well, I think that some dudes, I've got my own opinions on that. But obviously your swingers parties that you've been to, you've found it's much more about the wives.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Though I am not in the lifestyle in any way, shape, or form. Being in this industry is just like, hey, that's a swingers party. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's really funny though, when I'm at a regular party that isn't in like a lifestyle resort or anything like this, and it's like, I'm not saying that parties are boring. Obviously, parties are never boring. It's always exciting, but sometimes I just want to, I'm like, I wish I could just suck my boyfriend's dick right now instead of being stood around the party. If you're at a swingers resort, you can do that. That's an option.
If you're not boring, it's an option at any party.
I would do that, but no, my boyfriend probably wouldn't let me.
Well, consent is important.
Yeah, that is, yeah. He'd probably be like, be behaved, wait till we get to the car.
the bathroom.
I'm not saying I've never done that, but it would have to be like a necessary. It would have to be a necessity for me to want to go into the bathroom and do that. Because bathrooms are dirty.
Well, don't sit down. Like, don't kneel. Just do.
No. So I have done it before with slides. You can take your slides off your feet, put them on your knees, and kneel on the floor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or you could grab a bunch of paper towels and make a layer on the floor if you had to.
Yeah. I like my slides thing.
Sure. There are solutions to the problem.
You could pretend then as well that you were like a short person because it would look like your knees was feet. You know how they do that? I'm already short, so I'd be tiny. Do you have a lot to drink here?
It's on brand.
I'm just looking. Some of these brands I've never even heard of. They've invented new drinks since I stopped drinking.
Well, I'm pretty sure the alcohol is the same. It's just branding.
They didn't ever have honey Jack Daniels when I was drinking.
I like to pretend that doesn't exist. So
okay, and what are they called? The Hulus, not Hulus. They called like the seltzers.
White Claws.
White Claws.
They had Zima.
Trulies. Yeah, they'd invented.
They had wine coolers. They had other malt beverages.
So the thing is, I've never tasted the seltzer with the thing. I think so. I don't know what it.
They're okay.
Okay.
They're okay.
Looks a bit healthy.
They're so full of sugar now. They are not healthy.
Really?
They have less calories. They don't have a ton of calories. But do you know what has less calories? Vodka.
Yeah. You can put vodka apparently on a tampon and put it up your bum.
Yes, and die. It's not a good way. Oh, yeah, because you don't have all the other things in the way of the blood barrier. So you could end up very drunk or dead, depending on how much vodka you put on there.
How much? Okay.
I mean, it depends on body weight tolerance, all that fun stuff.
Can you Google it?
I'll try.
I saw the hand hovering on the map.
How much vodka can I put on a tampon?
Yeah, because they say as well with other things that you.
The quick response is, the practice of using alcohol-soaked tampons is extremely dangerous and potentially life-threatening. There is no safe or recommended amount of vodka to insert into the body using a tampon.
Okay. I wasn't planning to anyway, like I said. Vodka doesn't suit me, but even if it was going to suit me up the bum, I won't.
That is some weird energy to like, oh, I don't drink anymore. I just put alcohol-soaked tampons inside myself.
See...
Technically, I don't drink.
People that know me would probably think that is actually a very me thing to do.
You're just trying to loophole things?
No, it's not the loopholeness. It's the, it just makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
Get real fucked up real fast?
Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. But no, actually, to me, I think if it was going to make me drunk, I wouldn't because it's...
Oh, no, it would make you violently ill or drunk.
And dead.
Possibly.
That'd be a bad hangover. Wake up dead.
Yeah. Imagine your hangover comes with you when you're reincarnated. You die of alcohol poisoning and you wake up in the new life.
Hangover for your whole next life.
Or at least even waking up in your new life hungover would be horrible.
Maybe that's where basset hounds are like that. Like, oh.
They're all just drunks.
Yeah, they would. Oh, reincarnate me again. I can't take this hangover.
That would be ridiculous. Well, I really hope not, because then I'm a prime candidate from being hungover in my next life, and I don't want to be a basset hound.
No. What dog would you like to be?
I'm not sure I really would want to be a domesticated dog. They tend to chop your dick off.
Yeah. Which dog would you like to be then? Not domesticated.
Hey, being a coyote doesn't seem like a bad gig.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're smart. They run in packs. They fuck shit up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you'd be a coyote.
Yeah, they live in nicer neighborhoods than I live in sometimes.
Yeah.
I've seen them in Beverly Hills. Shit.
Have you ever noticed when it's a full moon that there's so many animals about and they're all running in the same direction? Weird, huh?
Yeah. At the end of the day, the moon has control over the fucking tide, so I'm sure for us to be like, oh, the moon doesn't affect us at all. It's like, It literally affects the tides.
And we're like 90% water, 80% water. We're a lot water.
We are a lot of water.
Yeah. So we're being like...
There's a lot of shit we don't know and just a lot of shit we assume.
There is a lot. To assume is to make an ass of you and me.
It's true. It's true.
Indeed.
So what have you been doing while you've been here in LA this time around?
That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
I've done some shooting.
Guns or
just straight from the hip.
You're not supposed to have those here in California. They frown on that shit.
I forgot about that. But apparently you can fly with them, but not to California.
It's a whole to do.
Okay.
You can. It's a whole to do.
Okay. I'm not going to do that because I don't need any. I need any extra heat. In either way, I don't need more heat on me, and I don't need any heat on me, so I'm good.
Nah.
So what else I've been doing? Honestly, that's a stumper of a question.
You've been living it. How do you not know?
I don't think I've been here that long. I think I've been here a few days. Done a couple of shoots. I've been working from my phone. A lot of working from my phone. The photo shoot, another photo shoot. Had my makeup done for the photo shoot. I went to like a industry event with my friend who I met in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Over here, so yeah, just spending time with like beautiful, like-minded people and kind of being cold. I've been cold since I've been here a lot. It's really cold.
You're from the UK. You're cold here.
Your blood thins.
It does. It
does. Your blood thins.
Believe me, I'm originally from Chicago, and I cannot go back during the winter. I cannot.
I've heard. It's horrible. You have to get up an hour early to shovel snow.
Yeah. It's not fun.
No.
It's no way to live life. Leave. People don't seem to realize that they can leave. They don't have to live there.
I know. Same with English people. It doesn't rain every day everywhere. It doesn't.
My fucking sister lived in Brixton for well over a decade.
Really?
And then when she moved back to the States, moved to Seattle because apparently she enjoys the fucking UK weather.
The rain is one thing. The thing that I really don't like, it goes along with the whole public transport thing, is like waiting at the bus stop in the rain. The water gets in your feet. The water gets in your shoes and then you have damp feet all day. So yeah, rain, meh. Wet feet, no.
Hey, I'm sure that's someone's kink.
I bet it is. Everyone's got something that is funny to somebody else, but yeah.
What's your kink that's funny to someone?
Now you're asking a question.
I am.
So, I've been accused of having a foot fetish.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't wear socks. My bad. I didn't mean to make this show inappropriate for you.
No. So, I don't have a foot fetish. I've never looked at a picture of a foot and been like, "Urgh." But I do guess I like sucking toes.
Okay.
And having my toes sucked sometimes, but only not specific toes like the little one and the toe wasn't.
It's who the toe belongs to.
Yeah, that's it. Specific ones like hot girls and my man's toes. And then having my toes sucked is probably from somebody I do like to have. Honestly, it still feels good even if it's somebody that you don't really want to suck your toe. I'm just saying. I have been in that situation in a couple swap situation. And
did you use them sucking on your toes as a way to get out of actually having sex with them? Be like, oh yeah, you can just suck on my feet. It's fine.
No, it wasn't even that. It was that my boyfriend was having sex with the lady. She's so hot. She was eating me out like crazy. And I was just about to come. And then her man wasn't, I guess he was kind of a little bit left out. So he was looking to be involved in some way, grabbed my toe, starts sucking my big toe as I'm coming. And I'm like, literally, I'm surprised my leg didn't like come out of the hip or something because it was like one of those, you know, the wavy things outside car dealerships. It felt like that, but with legs. So it was pleasurable.
Sounds like it.
Question mark.
I don't know why there's a question mark. It sounds like you're having a good time.
No, but it was pleasurable. Question mark. It was strange, but yeah. So
it was just like, I mean, you could have had a good time with or without it, but a little added bonus.
It was about a year ago, and I'm still here talking about it. So
yeah. Have you given that couple repeat business?
No, that was just a random couple I met at a swingers place with my boyfriend on a random set.
Do you exchange contact info?
I think, do you know what? There's so many swingers out there. It's like, I don't know, it's like if you was going to go to the froyo place, you're not going to keep on just having the same flavor all the time.
Some people do.
Some people are weird.
This is also true. But in a year, you may go back to vanilla twice if they were the froyo flavor of vanilla.
I'm saying never vanilla.
It was nice having you on. Have a good life. It was nice meeting you. Never vanilla.
Vanilla ice cream's okay. Never vanilla like
froyo?
Do they even do vanilla froyo?
Yes, they do vanilla froyo.
No, I'm gonna have to go check this out.
Now you're you're gaslighting me into thinking that there's not vanilla froyo.
I'm just like I'm visualizing it in my head, and I'm like I can see the like swirl one, the fruit one, the one that's like not got any dairy in it because it's just sorbet.
Vanilla frozen yogurt, or froyo, is a popular low-fat frozen dessert made with cultured milk that provides a creamy, tangy taste. It exists. Stop making me doubt my reality.
I think that comes directly from the vanilla board of trying to promote vanilla on the internet. Saying it's popular.
What's crazy is, vanilla is much rarer than chocolate. Like actual vanilla.
That makes sense, yeah.
Like actual vanilla only comes from like fucking Madagascar.
Madagascar, yeah.
It's really expensive.
I actually had a lot of vanilla for a while. Like a lot. I was rich in vanilla.
Why?
Because they sell it in India. And I was in India and I was like,
this is not a place you mentioned when I asked where you've been to. You're like, oh yeah, and just India hoarding vanilla.
I think I got as far as Europe and then we got distracted.
No, that never happens here.
What?
Never.
What's that? Is a bird? No, I've been to Asia a lot as well and India, but no, they had to sell saffron and vanilla and different spices, cardamom and all different things. But vanilla was a good one because you could bring it back to the UK and then you've got all this like vanilla that would be like $12 for like, or £12 for like a little thing like this. And I had, I'm talking like I had like a sheath of vanilla. It was a lot. It was sticky and I had it for a long time.
I don't understand why you were talking shit about vanilla then.
I'm just saying that, yeah, it's very fiddly and it makes your fingers sticky. And have you dealt with it?
No.
No.
What kind of person do you think that I have vanilla money?
If you go to Ralph's and you go to the spices bit and there's a little plastic thing and it kind of looks like how you buy a joint, use like a little plastic container, like you keep an orchid in or like an orchid snipping, and it's just like it's extortionate.
And I'm going to do what with it?
Make custard.
I am not. I only consume custard that other people make.
That sounds sexual.
No, it's just dessert.
Me too. I only consume custard that other people make as well.
Oh, I bet you help make it.
I help clean it up.
Just there while they're making the custard.
Mm-hmm. Churning the custard.
Yeah, I was about to say, I assume there's some participation on your end.
I have to get some of the knots out of the custard.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to use your mouth. I understand.
Custard's a very oral treat.
Yeah. And best enjoyed orally, I believe. Yeah. Not on a tampon.
Not anally on a tampon.
No. Have you tried, though? Custard on a tampon, anally. No. So how do you know?
I know that's going to be my New Year's resolution this year.
For 2029?
2029, yeah. More custard, more anal custard on tampons. Although tampons, I'm surprised you even say the word tampon in California.
Why?
Because it's a non-renewable, you need like the renewable things. You don't recycle. California's like Europe. We recycle everything.
I don't bleed. So it's a non-issue for me.
Well, I'm going to have to use my diva cup full of custard and put that up my ass. And then
actually, that would be an amazing fucking scene. Like to reinsert a diva cup filled with someone's custard.
Ooh, I was thinking of real custard for a second, but no, that you could collect all different types of custard.
Yep. Yeah, that would be a very unique scene.
It would. I think I have a custard fetish.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I think you're in the right line of work.
I think so.
I think you are in the right place to have a custard fetish.
Oh my goodness, this was such a big, refreshing drink. I wonder if I can manage 2.
Well, no one's forcing you to. You're more than welcome to have 2. You're more than welcome to have 4.
And now we drink.
I'm going to have a little more whiskey.
Whiskey makes you frisky?
It's been known to. It's also known to make me pass out places, so things happen.
Is there a Venn diagram?
There's a lot of factors that play into it. There have been more than one time where it's like, oh yeah, whiskey has definitely made me frisky, and then whiskey has made me not able to finish.
Oh yeah, the whiskey dick?
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Yeah, no,
brewer's droop. We call it in the UK. Do you have that here?
No. That is the first time I've ever heard that in my 44 years on the planet.
Okay, brewer's droop. You're welcome.
Thank you. My audience appreciates that too. Like, yeah, and my poor audience has heard about this before. Generally, I mean, there's been a couple times where it's like whiskey has just been like, nope, just failing. But the majority of the time it's like, oh, I'm ready to go. And then, holy fuck, I cannot finish. And it's just, ends with, you're gorgeous. This isn't you. Good night.
I feel like most women should probably know that. I hope so. But it's very lovely of you to like make sure that they weren't feeling any type of way about that.
Sometimes they don't believe me. I'm sorry to the audience who's heard this story before. I was hooking up with a girl during the pandemic who like legitimately would not leave my house until I came.
Oh.
And like we'd get drunk and like we'd hook up and it was just like, yo, I don't think it's happening. And she's just like, okay, I'll hang out. And then like the second I popped, she'd be out the door. Just like, girl, it was fine. I was having a good time. Like it's fine.
Yeah. Maybe that's just her thing. Maybe that's just her style, or maybe she needs some therapy.
Probably the latter.
But as well, like maybe that's just really her jam. Like she's just like, yes, like she went home happy. Well,
she definitely went home happy, but I think she just had in her head that like she hadn't done her job.
Yeah.
Unless there were tangible results.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, no, I had a good time. I just drank too much before we did this.
I get that, definitely. I think that an orgasm, like sometimes I'll be like, I'll just want to ride on my boyfriend's dick for a bit and then I'll get off. And I know he has something to do. He's a swinger, he is a content creator. So I'm not going to make him, but then I do want him to. And maybe it's I want him to come, of course. Well, I'll come like 3 times and then I'm like, I'm done. Have fun.
It's always a job well done when it's like, oh, hey, I got the other person off. It's always satisfying when you're able to do that. I get it. But sometimes it just doesn't happen and you should just accept like that's what it is. We had a good time. No hard feelings. It's not like, oh my God, I'm never calling you again. I didn't come.
No, you should remove attachment to the outcome. That's what the Buddhists would probably say.
You're not sure?
They probably would. Yeah, I'm gonna go, yeah.
We're going to go with good 85% confident on that answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you a Buddhist or?
No. Do I look like a Buddhist? What does a Buddhist look like?
Exactly. What does?
Exactly. Yeah, this. No, I'm not Buddhist. But I do definitely, I studied yoga as a yoga instructor for a little minute, but I'm not a yoga instructor. And
do you lose your license?
No. I'm a discredited.
Disbarred yoga instructor.
No.
The official association of yogis says no more. You're out.
They don't claim me.
They banned you.
No, it was nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Nothing that dramatic.
No, it was nothing like that. No, I just didn't. Honestly, I really, really enjoyed it. And I love doing one-to-one. I don't think that as much as people would say they like hearing my accent and stuff like this, like I was like, oh, your accent. And then if I was doing a yoga class and I'd have to like project my voice to like the whole class.
Just get a wireless microphone.
Oh, like Britney.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's the only thing of Britney's life you probably should emulate, not the rest of it.
Britney's awesome. Come on.
Britney's awesome. Britney's had a rough go of it.
We all have.
No one's taken away my money.
Yes, they have.
Not like that.
No, not like that.
I do not have another human being be like, you can't spend unless I sign off on it. As a goddamn adult.
No.
So.
But, no. I'm going to leave that one. But no.
Was it too toxic?
No.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that. Could not help.
No. Oh, I got it.
As I said, I couldn't help myself on that. It's a horrible joke.
Oh. Well.
Oops, I did it again.
Okay, hit me baby one more time. One more joke.
I'm out of Britney songs.
Manita, was that one? No, that
was Hall & Oates.
No, Manita was Nelly Furtado. No, Manita was
Hall & Oates.
It was a girl in the 2000s that had brown eyes. What's her name?
Okay, yeah, you're right. And she does have a song called Man Eater.
Oh, Nelly Furtado it was. I thought I was forgetting who Nelly Furtado was.
Apparently not. Mm-hmm. Apparently I just was unaware of that song.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
It was a good song. It was a jam.
Is it no longer a good song?
I'm just thinking back to when I was in my early 20s in the 2000s and it was a jam. Yeah, 100%.
See, in the early 2000s, I was just listening to metal, so.
I was listening to metal before that.
Well, so was I.
No, but I did like the, like when you're like, in the movies when you have like a makeover and they get the gothy girl or whatever to becomes hotified.
Yeah.
I did that. I was I had a nose ring and purple, pink and blue and green hair and
Is that what you looked like when the skinheads picked you up?
No, I think I was already hotified by then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it makes much more sense for the skinheads to pick you up if you looked like...
Yeah, they're one of our own kind.
Yeah.
We'll drop you off. We're going to go get the Virgin after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of us. You want to come with?
No, I think that, what's it called? I kind of did that transformation.
Why?
It was an accident.
Accidentally just pulled your nose ring out?
So what happened is I used to dye my hair purple, pink and green and blue. And then I was just being too much of a metalhead, I just didn't dye my hair for a while and it went kind of blondie. And then I was partying a lot. So I kind of got skinny and I went to Germany and for a college trip thing. And yeah, it was basically like a teen movie. The German girl out there was the cheerleader, if Germans have cheerleaders or whatever. And she was like, oh, we're going to take you and dress you up in things. And it was great.
In my mind, the German girl would, make you more goth and more metal.
That's definitely cultural. What's it called? Cultural generalization.
Yeah.
There's general.
Might be. Might be.
We weren't listening to Rammstein at the time, no.
Boo. Rammstein's great.
Yes, I agree. Kind untertragen.
Again, the only Germans I've ever met were very nice people and all very normal. But I was also just in Munich for Oktoberfest, so it's not like I got to go to Berlin where things I am led to believe are a little more alternative.
I've never been to Berlin, but I'd like to go. I've heard it's very good for music and things like that.
And sex clubs and
yeah,
that's what I've heard.
I don't know. I feel like there's going to be more nicer sex clubs other places than Berlin.
Like where? Where would be the nicest sex club you think would be?
I would think the nicest sex club would be in LA or Miami, New York.
Possibly.
Maybe Vegas.
No, I don't think Vegas.
Maybe Vegas. Everyone goes to Vegas. So.
Right, everyone goes to Vegas. So the problem with Vegas is it's inauthentic. It's curated experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be an authentic sex club. It would be a sex club for tourists.
Yeah.
Because the majority of people that live in Vegas work, pretty blue collar jobs. So it's not going to be some hoity toity fucking sex club. I mean, there's definitely a very live swinger scene and live BDS scene in Vegas, but I wouldn't view that as a high end sex club.
Mm.
I guess it's what are you looking for out of your sex club?
Hot people having sex.
You're I don't care what the decor is like, the music, the mood, just hot people fucking.
I like it to be interesting. So I want to have maybe themed rooms.
Just want like Japanese love hotel rooms.
I think that maybe I just really like Vegas, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to have like a Paris room. And
So you could have bought a house in Vegas for sure. You could have lived in Vegas.
But then as well, I'd be further away from England.
By what, 4 hours, 3 hours?
And the time difference. You have to think of these things.
It sounds like their problem.
Yeah, when I call them in the middle of the night because I haven't worked out the time difference for me.
Well, if they're not available, they won't answer.
Oh, yeah. No, I wake people up sometimes. It's just about...
Well, they need to learn to put their phones on Do Not Disturb.
Mm.
It seems like a thing that they should do.
Anyone who's a mum who's listening knows that you would never do that. That's my mum that I'll always wake up.
I don't know. My mother doesn't answer the phone sometimes.
No?
Nope. It's fine. She's an adult.
Are you her favourite?
Probably not.
My mum always answers my phone calls.
How do you know you're the favorite?
Just saying. You know if you're the favourite.
Well, I have a 50-50 shot. There's only 2 of us.
There's only 2 of us. No, my brother's probably the favourite.
Well, you should, call your mother at the same time and see which one of you she answers for.
Idea. We can't call together because my brother is an android.
Well, no. You both dial simultaneously.
I mean, we would have to do that dial simultaneously because we couldn't do a FaceTime group call because he lets the side down with his android.
Well, also, if you did it as a group call,
she wouldn't need to. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Just taking all the science out of it. Trying to do science here.
My brother's actually a scientist. That's funny you say that. He's a doctor of physics. So he'll be able to tell us all about that. Science.
See? He knows more about it than I do.
Yeah. Probably.
I'd hope so.
As a doctor in physics, yeah.
Yeah. I never went to university a day in my life. I'd hope he knows more about it than I do. I hope.
He's still at university, so I'm working now there.
Oh, no.
I could have been that clever. Me and my brother have the same intelligence.
So you decided to do something else with your life that makes you happy.
Exactly. And that's what I said about, my mum always said about you bring up your kids to be able to think they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And my mum obviously got it right because I'm here doing what I want to do, trotting all over the world, being me. And my brother is there doing, not sums, what they call like equations and things.
Right.
In a room. That's his choice. That's how he wants to live his life. And he did it. They're both very different choices that we took, but we both,
Is he happy?
He's happy. Yeah, he's
sure.
Happy. I'm happy. No, yeah.
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Everybody's happy.
Not everyone. In this equation, sure, but...
Are you happy?
No, I live in America. I live in modern America. Why would I be happy?
No, the end times.
Exactly. I'm too fat for a civil war. Too fat and out of shape for another civil war. Like, not here to fight it.
The civil war is when the people fight the people.
Yes.
You think that's what we would have a problem with?
Oh, yeah.
You don't think we'd fight the government?
It'd become a civil war because at some point, one side would form their own government and claim to be the legitimate government.
Oh, okay. And then it would be, okay. So, interestingly, in the news a couple of years ago, back in 2025, there was something about tips, that they stopped taxing tips for all the workers in the US.
Yeah, that was part of the big, beautiful bill.
Except for OnlyFans girls and sex workers. Apparently we still get our tips taxed. And I was, oh my God, this is outrageous. This is outrageous. I can't believe this. I'm sure that, everyone's going to be marching on Washington. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have everyone up in arms. This could, I was thinking it could be the next civil war because they're, why are they going to give everyone else tax-free tips and not us?
Just got to motivate your fan bases.
Do you know what I realized? Somebody said something that was the most, made so much sense. So on things like OnlyFans, you can tip for like a custom video or something like that. So
right.
Maybe you send a tip, but it's not like a tip like when you go to Denny's and then you leave a 20% tip. So
still a tip.
It's not because it's a tip for an item.
Well, no, that's a purchase then.
It's a purchase, but we use that function on the internet as a tip, as a way of doing it. So I was like, actually, yeah, because it would be lovely to get tax-free earnings on all of the tips that's given. That's, what's the word for like, a custom or a video call or something like that. These are all things that.
Well, those are paying for services.
Yeah, they're all slut services.
Yep.
Yeah. So we should definitely have to pay tax on that. In theory, like that's why we shouldn't have to not pay tax on our tips. So I had to get off my soapbox and say, okay, no more marching on Washington. It's probably fair that we didn't get that. But if it's actually a tip, I think we shouldn't. I don't understand that bit. Do you agree with me? You know what? Have I lost you?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
No.
Well,
that bit is outrageous, but then I think it would be quite difficult to.
It is such a stupid thing in the first place. Most people weren't paying taxes on tips in the first place.
Okay.
Well, because if someone's paying a tip in cash, most people in cash businesses aren't declaring it in the first place.
What? Oh my God, we should go tell the people at the HR block.
I don't think they care either.
No, probably not.
The IRS cares, but how are they going to prove it? It's cash.
Well, I think now it's illegal to have a certain amount of cash.
No.
Trump said a few years ago it was illegal to hold on to physical cash, not putting it in the banks. You're not allowed.
No.
I'm on my phone and Google it because honestly, Trump said a few years ago, I swear, that basically they don't want people hoarding currency. So I think it was was it 60,000 or 6? I don't know. It was a certain amount.
According to the quick Google search, it's not illegal to possess a large amount of cash in the U.S., but you must report cash over $10,000 when entering or leaving the country.
That's basic. I already knew that.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just because Trump says things doesn't mean it's fucking fact. Doesn't mean it's law. We haven't gotten to that level.
Last time as well. This wasn't this time that he's president. It was the time before.
Yeah, we haven't gotten into that level of authoritarianism yet. What he says is not law.
I think as well that there is some. I don't know. I'm doing my research and come back on the podcast.
For sure.
I'll drop you a text once I swear, honestly, I really.
Well, if you ever run into that problem where you have an illegal amount of cash on you, I'll hold it for you. I'll take that risk for you.
That's so sweet of you. It's good to know I can lean on you like that. For
sure. You can leave as much cash as you want with me.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to do that for you.
Safekeepings.
Yeah, something like that.
It would literally be safekeeping if you put it in a safe.
I'd have to have one of those first. I'll have to use some of your cash to get one.
Some of my cash to get. See, now I can see what you can see. You'd be like, oh, and then it was so difficult looking after all your cash. I had to get myself a bottle of whiskey because it was so difficult. And then the stress, I had to get myself
another bottle of whiskey.
Another bottle of whiskey. And then the bottle of whiskey I had whiskey dick. I had to get, an extra girlfriend to come and help me with the whiskey dick.
Just buying girlfriends. I mean, if you're leaving me buying whole humans levels of money, cool.
Well, you need to invest in a girlfriend, I guess. Not like purchasing her, but like.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about like just buying humans.
No, I'd rather not talk about buying humans. I don't think it's right.
It's not right. That's why I was weirded out by you encouraging it. Like I was like, just like that took a dark turn that you're just having me buy people with your money.
My imaginary money, because I haven't even got an illegal amount of money to carry.
I don't know. You have property.
But that's not illegal. You're allowed to have property.
You're allowed to have as much cash as you want on you, so.
That's debatable.
We are debating it, right?
We're literally debating it, yeah. I know my phone's over there. I want to go Google.
Do you not trust my Google? Do you not?
I don't not trust it, but I also think that there is, there's alternative truths. That can be the truth, and then there can be another alternative truth. Because I definitely read it. I've got a little bit of a photographic memory, and I can literally see where it was written on the page. It was like 2/3 down the page.
Yeah, people can write things. It doesn't mean it's factual.
Okay.
I could write on a screen right now that you owe me $5 million. That does not make it factual.
Checks out. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, you could write on a page that like, I don't have to adhere to the model house curfew.
But I probably would, because by midnight I'll be tired. Oh my God, it's midnight. like Cinderella.
It is.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if a dude's chasing after you, he remembers your face.
Oh, my ass.
Yeah, that's the most ridiculous part about the whole Cinderella story. He did not remember her face nor her ass.
No, but I do like.
What level of foot fetish does that dude have that he only remembered her feet?
That is, and as well, I think that obviously being a dancer, I think I have like an affinity for the glass slippers. Maybe that's where the dream came from when I was a little girl looking at those glass slippers, and I was like, oh, they just look so magical, mystical.
If I put them in the air, I'll find Prince Charming.
Yeah, checks out.
Is that how you found Prince Charming?
I don't know. I don't know if Prince is charming.
You don't refer to your current partner as Prince Charming?
No, he's the king.
Oh, he's already, taken over the kingdom.
He's the king. The only thing I think about him being a prince would be his dick prince.
That's a print. Didn't you people invent the language?
I think it evolved. And in fact, your language evolved on its own, so you can't blame me.
I can blame the British for as much anything I want.
Yes, but in the 1600s, the British that came across here has been left to like germinate.
Germinate?
No, that's not a word.
Yeah, germinate. Yeah, germinate works.
So do you know that actually the American language is closer to French? Because back then English was closer to French. So that's why you have a lot of words that's French that we don't use, like tardy. We don't, if we're late in class in English.
Can't use that word anymore. It's 2025. 2028. You can't use that word anymore.
I got a tardy for being late in class. I needed the, what was it called? What was it you need when you go to the loo in American schools?
A hall pass. Yes.
See, these were so exotic to me when I was growing up in England. I was like, oh my goodness. And when I first ever went to an American high school for like a little event I was going to.
Why were you at an American high school?
It's for a gymnastics event.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I was afraid it was recently. I'm like, what are you doing at an American high school? No,
it wasn't my gymnastics event. I was going there to be a spectator at a gymnastics event.
Gotcha.
And I saw the halls with all of the lockers.
Yes.
It was like, oh my God, like literally, I don't think that Americans can't possibly know how non-Americans feel about America, because it's like the land, I don't know, it's like Hollywood land, you know what I mean? So we always see that.
Yeah, we're really good at exporting propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's what we export. Marketing. We export. The first time I went abroad, I'm like, oh, America's the number one marketed country on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a good PR.
Great PR. Yeah, it was going on a subway system anywhere else. Like, oh, every subway system in the world works better than any of ours.
Mm-hmm. I've not been on that many. I've been on the New York subway.
Yeah, and that's the best that we got.
The New York subway is very smelly. Second to my experience, second only to Paris.
I thought the Paris Metro was much easier to get around on than the New York subway system.
Smelled more of urine? More urine-y.
I was very drunk.
That's why I smell of urine.
Might have been my urine. Who knows?
Yeah.
I've only been to Paris once, so.
Mais oui.
It's like a lot of, ne parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous anglais?
So the funny thing about the French is that if I go to France and go to try to speak French, because I speak a bit of French, they'll like patronizingly, and I'm not saying not every French, but some French will patronizingly speak to me back in English, as I've tried my hardest to speak French. And they'll speak to me, oh, I will speak back to you in English because, your French is so terrible. But then you go over there and you can't speak French, so you speak in English, and they'll be like,
well, at least from my experience in Paris, like opening up like that, like, bonjour, ne parlez-vous français? Like, they were cool. Like, everyone was cool. I'm sure they're used to fucking Americans being like, what do you mean you don't speak English?
You're saying slower and louder. And
yeah, where I at least was like, I don't speak your language. I'm sorry.
That isn't what you said. You said, no parlez-vous français is, the word no isn't a word in French. It's non.
No.
No. But, and you'd be mean, yeah, there's not, but also parlez-vous is do you speak?
Oh, well, I
No,
see, I don't speak French.
No, do you speak French?
That's like parlez-vous anglais?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You got that. And they're probably like, no.
No.
Oh, dommage.
Mad.
Men?
Mad.
Oh, mad. Encoulez-vous. I think, so that means go fuck yourself.
I may have heard that. No.
Or what we used to say as kids, we say encoulé en poulet, which is like fuck a chicken.
See, we learned Spanish, fun slurs and stuff and insults like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like chinga tu madre.
What does chinga mean?
Chinga.
Chinga.
Go fuck your mother is like.
How do I know what chinga means? I've been in America so long and I've learned some Spanish. I speak strip club Spanish. It's like toca tetas, toca culo, no toca chacha. And then una más.
Uno más, por favor.
Una más. Mm.
Do you miss dancing?
That's such a hard question.
I didn't say that it would all be easy.
I worked last Super Bowl in New Orleans, and I don't know, something. I never thought that I was going to stop when I stopped. I only really stopped because I started doing more of the the online stuff and started doing mainstream movies and stuff like this. So it's like, well, not mainstream movies, I shouldn't say, because I'm trying to be.
You're in Hollywood.
Exactly. That sounds like I actually am an actress.
You are an actress. You're a performer.
I started being a backtress, an actress on my back, on my front. And yeah. And then after that, I just kind of didn't have as much time to get to the club. But I never thought like, oh, I've stopped dancing in the club. But then I was just busy. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to go and work in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. And then I just was very uninspired. Probably there was too many swingers and too many fun things to do. And then ever since then, I've still not been back.
It's been a whole year almost.
When it's the Super Bowl again.
January.
Yeah. So, but I think it's like one of those things I'm like, I don't think you can take the stripes off me. I think I earn my stripes as a stripper. Like, I think I still carry that badge of honor, even though I've not been in the club for a minute,
Imagine there's just one closet in your house that's just full of outfits and boots.
Yeah. And actually, funnily enough, somebody paid me in cash for a scene recently. At the end, all the different porny things you've got to do at the end of shooting a porn. And then they gave me the money. And automatically, I took the money and put it in my phone. And he was like, oh, I guess you can tell, that must be the stripper thing. And I said, well, you can take the girl out of the club, but you can't take the club out of the girl. And that's very, very accurate.
At least you didn't make them put it in your garter.
No. Shaking it.
Oh, the Paul Cash is
make it rain.
The end of the scene. That would be ridiculous.
That would. And you'd be tired at the end of a porn.
And you don't want to have to scoop dollars.
You don't have to scoop dollars and shake ass.
Well, that's so you get the PA to do it.
The pussy and ass?
No, the production assistant to scoop the dollars for you.
I like the bouncers, yeah.
Well, or if you're a feature dancer, you're roadie.
Roadie. See, these are all new things. I'm like just learning this.
Oh, well, yeah. Like, you never worked a club where like a feature came through?
I had a friend who was a feature dancer, yeah.
Yeah, generally features have a roadie with them.
Roadie? I never saw her roadie.
Not all of them do, but a lot of features do have a roadie with them.
Sounds cool.
It's a job I used to do.
I was going to say, you look like a roadie.
Yeah, it's what I first did when I worked in the industry is, roadied for performers.
Oh, really?
In clubs and, the convention circuit.
Oh, like performers, like adult performers.
Yeah. So like when they were going to featured gigs and shit like that, I would go with them. And I would be the guy who scooped dollars. And
you scooped the dollars and
made sure that
the G-string straight. And
make sure that no one stole the G-string when they took it off on stage.
That's happened to me.
I can imagine.
Somebody stole my Honey Birdette lingerie. And do you know Honey Birdette?
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, is it like $160?
Why are you dancing in something so expensive?
To stunt on bitches. I don't know.
Look where that got you. Look where that got you. It got that shit stolen.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
Because I'm too quick. I'm too clever. And I'm also completely, what's the word? I have no shame. So I went back up to the guy. First of all, I got my little flashlight out and I'm like looking around. I'm like, no. And by the time I've understood, I'm like the edge of the corner of the booth that I was in, nothing's there. Okay, go out. Managed to clock the guy down, run him down.
Do you still have no panties on during this?
Strip club.
Well, it's still funny. It's still comical that you're running around, with nothing,
Kind of, but I was wearing the bra and the garter and the stockings. But yeah,
it's still a comical scene to be like, just cooch out, like,
I'm running in 8-inch heels or 9-inch heels. So yeah, so I ran over, and the guy was like, "No, I don't know where they've gone." Because I was trying to be, first of all, I was trying to give him the benefit that I thought they might have got caught in his shoe, because that has happened before as well. So I thought they could have got caught in his shoe, and he was like, "No, no, no." And I was like, "Just do me a favor. Just check your pockets." What do you think happened?
Well, a pair of panties came out of his pocket.
It did. And he was so confused how they got in there.
I know, it's amazing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the matching panties to this lingerie that you're wearing seems to have somehow, I don't even know, but yeah.
Did you give him a good sniff before you handed them back?
No. No, I didn't see, I'm sure he probably, goodness knows, I don't even know. They went in the wash. That's it.
They weren't so expensive you would have burned them.
Yes. Yes, definitely. That's so funny. No, if they weren't so expensive, I'd have let him have them, because I'm nice like that,
Oh, just giving panties to the needy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the funny thing is that the number of times that people get, like, I say people, not people, the number of times that sex workers, adult entertainers, whatever you want to say, get asked for their panties. And I think that a lot of us, of myself and my friends anyway, are very reticent to even sell for like $100 a pair from a matching set. Even if it's like a Shein matching set that was like $6. I don't really want to sell the matching one. Do you know what I mean?
No, I have plenty of friends, though, who will buy a bunch of those cheap panties, wear them for a little bit, soil them, and then they're living in their freezer in a Ziploc bag until they sell.
Like my beta fish.
Just panties and a beta fish next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, and an added bonus, someone could buy the beta fish off you wrapped in panties.
So I feel like there's a lot of things that people would buy for the sake of, having their memorabilia.
The beta fish is one of a kind.
It is. I think that...
How much would you sell the beta fish for?
Honestly, she's part of the family now. Well, she was already part of the family. So beta fish didn't last very long. She's been in the freezer much longer than she was in her tank.
Right. So why not make that money on it? How much would you sell the beta fish for?
She was $6, I think, when I bought her in the store.
Well, she's gained value.
She's gained value being in my freezer for a couple of years. $12.99.
I think you were severely underselling yourself here.
Oh, I do eBay style.
You're going to do it as an auction?
Start at $12.99.
You're going to have a reserve on it?
$12.99.
On one hand, I understand that is 100% profit, but I feel like you could make a bit more. Just a touch.
I feel like there might be some kind of something. I feel like there might be laws governing frozen animals and reselling them.
We could find out.
We can. Can we hold that thought while I pop to the loo?
Yeah, go for it. And we're back with slightly less urine.
Yeah, a lot less urine. That was a lot of urine.
Why so much urine? I don't think that's the size of your bladder.
No?
No. Once again, not a scientist.
I don't think it's necessarily the dimensions of my bladder.
No.
I think I got that much space in there, though.
That might hit your cervix.
I've done some research. I think I could fit that much in me, but it had to make space.
Well, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters.
Well, I think, honestly, I was peeing for so long, I was like, this is a lot of pee. And then when you come back and said, that's a lot. A lot.
It's much less now.
How do you not need to go pee when you've been drinking all this whiskey?
Practice.
This is just like, it's a power move now. You're just drinking extra just to show off.
Exert my dominance? What the fuck?
Yeah, exert your dominance. You're like, look at how big and strong my bladder is. I have a bladder of an ox, bladder of a camel.
I mean, both of those sound delicious, but I don't have those right now.
Wow.
You ever had camel?
Not a bladder of camel.
How do you know what the cut was?
I haven't had any camel.
Oh, camel's not bad.
I've had some camel toe.
Ah.
Finest, juiciest, meatiest cut. Many a day would I once again munch on camel toe.
This is a family show. That's so inappropriate. So inappropriate.
Massively inappropriate. Oh, I could do. The thing is, when somebody says something inappropriate, it makes me want to do more inappropriate stuff.
Oh no!
Like I literally the impulse to flash right now is so great. I must.
That's fine. I mean, you're allowed to.
Are you allowed to flash?
Oh yeah, because I'll just edit it for YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Patreon version loves that.
Hey Patreons,
Yeah.
Don't patronize me.
Yeah, I should have warned you beforehand. That's more than fine.
Oh, this could have been a whole different show.
The show's not over yet.
Mm.
No, the show's not over yet.
Fantastic. The show's not over till the fat lady sings.
You
say that in America?
We do. We very much say that in America. See, it's not all French over here. We take some things from the motherland.
It's all Greek to me.
Anal?
Greek style, yeah.
So weird that like that colloquial is known as going Greek. It's just like, oh, anal sex Greek. You're like, what?
Do you know why?
No.
It's because of the religion in Greece. Like I said, like Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, whatever. And they really, really care about virginity. But Greek style, you can still be a virgin.
Yep, because there's no hymen to lose.
Yeah. Exactly. So I can see, honestly, I think that would be great.
To not lose your hymen? It's a little late for that.
Just do anal. I think if you're doing anal, and then you might just stick with anal, and then won't be for many kids, but everyone will be happy.
Yeah, but you need much more lubricant.
You wouldn't need much more lubricant.
I prefer the self-lubricating hole. What can I say? It is self-lubricating.
You prefer the self-lubricating hole?
I do.
Mm.
Once or twice in my day, but when given the choice, it's generally, I would prefer to have vaginal intercourse.
Mm. So I think a lot of people, I think maybe it's you always want what you can't have, and so many people are scared of anal, or like so many women are like not really anal fans, that maybe then the man thinks, oh, I want what I can't have, so I want that. But obviously you're like, you've just been spoiled. You're like, oh, I can stick my dick in that asshole. I can stick my dick in the self-lubricating hole. I'll take the self-lubricating one.
Well, and also, when you have anal sex in real life, not everyone's prepped. And it can get messy.
Yeah. I personally, even in my like day-to-day life, will prep.
Well, yeah, you want to have anal sex. That makes sense. Imagine that. You want to do the thing, so you prepare for it.
Yeah.
When I've had anal sex and people have shat on my dick, it's like, whatever. It happens. You just go shower it off.
It comes with the
territory.
Yeah.
But one of the people I hooked up with, like, because there was no prep and this was on the fly, was very embarrassed about it. It was just like, and as much as I was just like, it's no big deal. I'm just going to go shower. No big deal. Like, yeah, here, kiss. I'm going to go shower now. Like, no big deal. But people get self-conscious about that shit.
About that shit.
They do.
It's probably, I don't know. I think that sometimes when men who really love women, you can tell.
Okay.
When you're having sex with them, or whether it's shooting a scene, or whether it's hooking up, or whether it's your boyfriend or whatever. To me, I think that I can tell when a man loves a woman because it comes across like you just said. You know? Oh, you shat on my dick. It was lovely of you to let me put my dick in your asshole anyway. Kind of, I should have probably been expecting that. I'm going to go wash it off. You're still lovely.
Yeah.
You're great. I'd still be hugging you if I didn't have to go wash the shit off my dick.
Yeah.
That's the normal reaction of a man who is interested in the partner that he's in, loves it, loves them and wants to, you love women. You love the female form. You want to just be having fun.
Definitely didn't love that girl, but
you didn't love her, but you love the female form.
Yeah.
You were there, you weren't going to disrespect her, blah, 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 whatever.
No. Well, it's just like I'll have period sex too, the drop of a hat.
I see that not many American men are like that, I don't think.
Well, I can't help. Many American men are bitch made.
Yeah. So, well, I'm not going to say that.
I did. I'll say it again.
But so, what's it called? Like, yeah, in England, I think a lot of guys would say, what's it they say? It's not a sword if it hasn't tasted blood. And was a period doesn't stop anything but a sentence. That must be an American one.
Yeah, we definitely say that because you guys don't call them periods, right?
We call it a full stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think sometimes if I'm angry and I'm trying to like mark my no, that's it, full stop. It sounds comical. So,
it does, but it also
period.
Full stop seems like it has a little more force behind it than period.
Full stop.
Full stop.
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 I do not sound like that.
Full stop. Okay.
Wow.
Full stop.
Not from fucking Boston. I was like, stop.
I feel like most Americans say stop, don't they?
Stop.
Okay, we've said stop so many times now it's lost all
meaning.
Lost all meaning. Stop. My favorite American word you guys say is mirror.
What do you say in the UK?
Mirror. Mirror. Mirror.
There's no A in it.
Mirror. Mirror. It's got 2 syllables, not mirror.
Mirror. Mirror.
Mirror. Mirror.
There's no A in it.
Mirror. Okay, I'm not saying it right either, but the way you guys say it is weird. Mirror.
There's more of us than you.
True. Yeah, true. I had to fact check myself. I was like, no, definitely loads more.
Yeah. So we're right.
Okay.
You want to be an American. How can you argue with that?
No, I do. No, I said okay. Like I voted with my feet. I'm a big believer in voting with your feet. People say to me like, oh, what do you like more, America or England? And I'm like,
live here.
Like, I'm not here against my will. Like,
right. Not being trafficked at the moment.
No, not this time.
Were you trafficked to America previously?
No, I was almost trafficked to Canada.
Canadians are supposed to be so nice. Why would they traffic you?
It wasn't Canadians that did it.
Oh.
He was actually an American, a British person. It was a sad day. No, it was fine. I know, honestly, it is pretty bad, but I think that being English speaking, of like privileged culturally, like skin color, coming from a developed country, etc., speaking English as a foreign language, and maybe just like seeming a little bit like, she'll be easier just to like keep her sweet rather than like have her making noise about stuff. So
yeah, blow up the whole operation.
Yeah, it was fun. The good old days of almost being sex trafficked, but importantly not.
Importantly not. It's good that you didn't. I didn't ask though, what made you decide to relocate to the States?
It's like a love story gone wrong, I guess. But I say that with a sense of humor because so I came out and married an American.
And you didn't get your citizenship then?
I just have like I've been a green card holder for a long time, so I can do the paperwork. I don't know. I just haven't had blue or black ink for the last 4 or 5 years now. I'm joking. I'm not very good at filling out forms.
Way to live up to stereotypes.
Really?
Yeah, British people don't like forms.
Really? Is that a stereotype?
No, I'm just making shit up.
Oh, because I was going to say, you got me. You caught me. No, I think it's like ADHD.
I don't know nothing about that.
ADHD, scatty, millennial women.
So
who listen to true crime and don't like filling out forms.
So it's a love story that went wrong. What?
Oh no, I say that with this. I say that I say that tongue in cheek. It was exactly what it needed to be, and it was fantastic and lovely. That it gave me everything I wanted. I had a beautiful daughter from that marriage. I had a green card from that marriage. I had a really cool last name from that marriage. And
it's really weird that he gave you the last name London.
I know. How strange.
I know. It's so weird.
I know. It's handy.
Yeah.
It's fortuitous. Worked out for me.
Where'd you meet him?
In Key West in the strip club.
Aw.
I know.
Love in the strip club.
We found love in a heartless place. A hopeless place. I don't know wherever that song is. I always think that though. You can find love in a hopeless place. My next boyfriend I found, or my most recent boyfriend, I found on a swingers dating site.
Well, that makes more sense than a strip club.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, I should say. That was where the initial encounter was.
But still.
It was Snapchat.
Okay, but still.
Very zeitgeist.
I found, with majority of sex workers, like when you're put into the client bucket, it's hard to, pull yourself out of it.
So this is the thing, is that I was in the strip club, working as a dancer to get dancers. So even though somebody was smiling at me, who obviously, eventually I married him, so obviously he was kind of my type, and smiling at me, grinning at me, and I walked up like, hey, how's it going? La, 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 la. Oh, are you going to be having any dances tonight? Are you, what are you here for? You having a good night? Oh yeah, I'm just here hanging out with my friend. I said, okay, cool. Well, if you change your mind about dance, then let me know. Bye. I wasn't there getting his phone number. So therefore, I guess I made a good impression or something. I don't know.
For sure. Obviously, you married him.
Yeah,
But
this is ancient history though, really. So.
Oh, for sure. But
it was everything. I believe everything happens for a reason.
Even when God gives kids cancer?
Pass.
Sorry. I had to. I couldn't stop myself on that.
I don't know why she would do that.
Obviously, to free up more bed space for another kid who needs it.
You'd be in the hospital for longer.
Not if the doctors are incompetent. American healthcare is not so great.
No. I don't know. I haven't had a bad experience with it, but...
Give it time.
Well, I say that. Every time that, I fall over or anything, I'm like, don't call 911. I haven't got insurance. So...
Just I'm going to go home and visit mom and, go hit the NHS.
That's my backup plan.
As long as I can make it to the airport, I'll be okay.
Yeah, hobbling along.
Hey, you get to board the plane first.
Oh, yeah. I could get a wheelchair at the airport.
Yeah, win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Just have to deal with a 9-hour flight back to the UK.
Yeah. And then I'd be jet lagged as well.
Well, you don't have to be the one, particularly conscious for them to do the work. You just have to make it to the clinic.
Mm. Yeah, we do.
Hell, the jet lag might help. You can just kind of sleep through while the...
What am I going back to the UK for? The clinic.
I don't know. What hospital?
There we go, yeah. Clinic. I take offense.
The medical facility?
Okay.
Just using words. They don't... Okay. Nothing intended by it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think I could go to Planned Parenthood here.
Depends on where you are in the country.
Touche.
I thankfully do not have to worry about such things.
Mm-mm. No uterus, no opinion.
Vasectomy, don't have to pull out.
Yeah. One less decision to make.
Yeah. And saves money on condoms.
Yeah. Oh, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, they are. I don't like them.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to say pass to that one as well. Because this isn't sex education, is it?
No, fuck no. You should not be learning anything from this show. Nothing. This is not educational in any way, shape, or form.
Except for about Jacksonville.
If they retained that from 2 hours ago.
I think I have. I think I've learned something from being on here.
How many square miles is Jacksonville?
It's 8. No, I think I'm still thinking of what I thought before. It's 800 square miles.
807, yes.
807 square miles. And there's just short of 1 million people. And
980,000.
And there's 7 million in London?
9.1 in the Greater London.
9. Okay, I misheard.
In the Greater London area.
Greater London area. Wow, I wonder if there's been that many people in my Greater London area.
You should know. You would be setting some records if you had
9 million. Yeah.
I think your genitals would need some ice.
Yes.
And your butthole, probably.
Probably a lot more. This whole area. This whole area would need
the self-lubricating hole would probably no longer be self-lubricating at those kind of numbers.
No. 7 million or 9 million. They're both up there.
Yeah. Even in a million. Even at 980,000. That's a lot of dick.
Yeah. Maybe I could go to Jacksonville and find out.
It's a reason to go to Jacksonville, I guess.
It's just as good a reason to go to Jacksonville as any other reason.
I guess.
I went to Jacksonville to go to the Apple store.
Is that your nearest Apple store?
No, it was where I happened to be at the time.
Like, don't you live in a wholly different part of the state?
Yeah. And literally, Florida's as big as the UK. Pretty much.
Yeah. And has similar population.
Wow. Tell me more about population.
Didn't you know this is an educational show? I mean, I just said it wasn't. I'm 23.37 million people in Florida.
Do you want me to pour you another drink?
Are you trying to get me drunk?
Succeeding to get you drunk?
No, there's a lot more people in the fucking UK. Holy shit, there's a lot more people in the UK.
Yeah, there would be. I think so. Yeah, because what's it called? Put the lid back on?
No, microphone. I want you to talk on the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I want people to hear you. God, that was a fairly heavy pour.
Mm-hmm. It's thirsty work.
It is.
Podcasting.
It is. No, there's almost 70 million people in the UK. 69 million and change. Nice.
69.
Nice.
Yeah. Right.
Which, that's crazy. Because there's only like 5 million people in Ireland.
That's less than Jacksonville.
Yeah. No. 980,000 in Jacksonville.
Oh.
But
see, if I was drinking alcohol right now, I don't even know if I'd be able to string a sentence together.
There's 5.1 million people in Ireland.
5 million in Ireland. Mm-hmm.
And 69 million in the rest of the UK. There's 9 million in London. There are more people in London than there is on all of the island of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least the country.
It's very green in Ireland.
Yeah. Hell, there's 2 million in Northern Ireland.
Isn't there like 5 million in New Zealand, which is like 10 times as big as Ireland? Or like maybe 6 times as big as Ireland?
Population of New Zealand is 5.3 million, so about the same.
Yeah. And how big is it in area?
Let me do more Googles.
Not the Googles.
103,000 square miles.
No, I'm giving you so much work to do. How big is Ireland? I'm literally just looking on the map. I'm like, oh my God, the map isn't even right. The globe?
No, not at all. Africa's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people don't realize, because they don't make Africa that big on the map. Mm-hmm. Africa's ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
And Ireland's 84,000 square miles, or square kilometers, 32,000 square miles.
32 into 180, was it?
Uh-huh.
32 into 180. Like 15,000 square miles more. I'm not very good at math. Can you take this one?
New Zealand's bigger.
Yeah, obviously, but is it like...
I didn't know that was obvious. You said you're bad at math.
No, is it 6 times bigger?
No, a little over 3 times.
Okay. Not very populous at all.
No, a lot of sheep.
Yeah.
Sheep and hobbits.
Yeah. No, the hobbits are from the Shire.
Shot in New Zealand.
You're so LA, that's just the movie.
The book's not real either.
Nothing's real.
That is also true. Everything is just an interpretation of what's happening in our skulls.
Synapses in the 011001.
Oh, 100%. Everything that we experience is just an interpretation of our brain interpreting signals.
Very, very true. Have you heard about the red lamp story?
No.
So the red lamp story is this man. He was like living his life, and he was just like going around. He met his he met a girl at college. When he was at college, he did his degree and he married and did and family. And one day he sat at home with his like 2 kids and his wife, and he just sat in his front room and he notices a red lamp in the corner, and it starts like, I think it starts pulsating. I'm probably going to like change the story a little bit, but the red lamp starts pulsating a little bit, and then it gets big, and it starts that he literally, all he can concentrate is the red lamp in the corner of the room, and the red lamp in the corner of the room. And then I think it gets bigger until it just like takes over everything. And then he comes to, and he's in the hospital bed, and he dreamt his whole life. He dreamt that whole life. He'd like lost consciousness and had that whole life dreamed. And he actually had to go to therapy afterwards to mourn the loss of his wife and kids, because he had literally lived that reality so much, even though, because time isn't really a thing. Everything's happening at the same time.
You ever fuck around with hallucinogens?
Maybe.
Well, I bring that up because of the time dilation, like when you're doing mushrooms and shit like that, like the passage of time is all fucked up.
So I believe that is because of all the different dimensions. So when you take hallucinogens, I think you just hop into a different dimension for a minute. The same as when we're dreaming. You know, when you're dreaming and you're asleep for like a minute, but you have like a really, really long dream when you're asleep, it's because you're probably accessing like another dimension.
Well, it's one of those things where like on your deathbed, your brain is supposed to release DMT, and yeah, that's your life flashing before your eyes. It's just one real intense DMT trip, which man, I hope that time dilation, fucking goes for a while.
Yeah. My friend said once she was falling down, well, she was on an acid trip and she fell down the stairs, and she said she fell down the stairs for the whole evening, like the whole night. She was just falling down the stairs. So maybe that could be it. Like we could just be like, just in that moment, that could last forever. Like, I think it would probably feel like an orgasm.
Could be.
I think it would.
Hopefully not sticky and messy afterwards.
No. I was thinking more the sensation than the cleanup. But
well, if you're dying and someone else is to clean up, and that's kind of rude.
Yeah. That's like what happens most times in bed when they go,
God, at least get her a towel. Or if you finish,
you don't even have to pull out.
I know, that's part of the reason I just stopped wanting to get towels. I just don't have to pull out. No mess, no fuss, no muss.
No, it's quite nice to make a mess. I don't know. Like a custard factory.
Finishing inside feels so much better. Everyone I know since I've gotten the vasectomy is like, yeah, finishing me. Like, no one's been asking me to pull out.
That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got to say that me and my toxic friends would definitely say that there's a toxic trait, even if you're not on protection, especially if you're not on protection, and you know that you probably should pull out. Then it's like the toxic thing is like, you're like, come at me.
Yeah.
And I think that's better than the, oh, you've had a vasectomy, come at me. It's like the,
oh yeah, it's risky then.
yeah. Yeah.
But, you can always role play that. I'm not shooting blanks.
Role play? Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm ovulating. Oh no.
I'm gonna knock you up so bad.
Do you know what's really funny?
I'm here for it, whatever it is.
So one of my girlfriends who is in the industry, the sex industry, making movies and videos and stuff, she had her testing done. So in the industry, we have TTS testing or clear testing. It's like a testing that we have done in one particular place that we can all say, we're tested and blah, blah, blah. So
big shout out to Pass.
Oh, yeah, Pass, yeah. I forgot that's what it's called.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So my friend had her TTS, her Pass test done. And I was like, oh, so when you did that scene, then you're not going to do cream pie? Where, what cum shot did you have? What pop shot? And she was like, oh, no, he came inside me. And I was like, did you get the morning after pill? Or did you get the plan B? She was like, no, I got my test. I was like, yeah, babe, you got your test done. That doesn't stop you from getting pregnant. And yeah, that's what we're having to deal with.
Did she have a set baby?
No, she didn't have a porn baby, no. That's my bestie. So we still laugh about that.
She goes shove a plan B down her mouth real quick, just like, take this.
I think we just prayed really hard. She's Christian.
Oh God, then she would have kept it.
In Florida, you'd have to keep it, I think.
There's stairs in Florida.
Oh. Ouch, I can't believe you said
It's not like I said there's hangers in Florida.
that was where my brain went.
I was just saying, let gravity take hold. If God really wants the kid to live, it'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. I suppose so. It's a nice way to think about it.
Do aborted kids get reincarnated?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, no, I do think so.
You're like, wait, fuck.
No, I think that maybe they still want to be born to that mum, so they wait and then come down and are brats.
This reminds me of one of the most fucked up memes I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
The meme goes, I knew God was toxic when we kept sending children back and forth to each other.
But really, God was the first deadbeat dad.
He was.
And God was the first baby daddy, and Joseph was the first stepdad.
I'm pretty sure there were other baby daddies before God.
You think?
Yeah, it's not like
the first famous one. That wasn't really famous.
Well, I guess he was technically a deadbeat dad for Adam because, he didn't even keep him under his fucking roof.
Mm-mm.
Like, get out of my garden.
You messing with that girl
that I'm also made for you.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Buddhist or a Christian.
Oh, I'm an atheist, if that wasn't obvious.
Oh, you are an atheist.
Oh, yeah. If that wasn't blatantly obvious by constant sacrilege.
So you're not an agnostic?
No.
So you believe in nothing?
Correct.
That's difficult for me to... So I don't believe that you believe in... I think you believe in something.
No.
Do you believe in particles?
I believe that people have claimed that they've seen them.
They've studied them?
Yes.
And so you believe science. What makes science happen?
Being able to recreate the answer to the hypothesis consistently.
So the forces that keep the little things... I'm not very good at science. The things...
I know your brother got all that.
He did. He got all of that one. We will have some interesting conversations, me and my brother, about this kind of stuff. He dumbs it down for me, obviously. But yeah, the things that keep all of the things moving, like the laws of the universe, the atoms, the things that keep the atoms moving on their little things. That power that does that, the thing that makes the grass grow, the things that keeps the planets, they say as above, so below.
Right.
And you look at the really, really big things in the sky and the planets, then you look at the really, really tiny things in the atoms.
It's terrifying.
But the thing that keeps them all binding, the thing that does that, to me, that's a power. That's a God. So the thing that makes the things happen is something. It's not nothing. You've got to be able to believe in that. Do you believe that?
I mean, that's a power, but that's not a conscious being.
No.
That's not someone playing
Sky God, no.
Right. It's not someone playing The Sims who walked away from the keyboard.
No.
Because if there's a God, he left the keyboard a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, he forgot about it. He
pulled the ladder out of the pool and he was like, I'm out.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I think if everything's happening all at the same time, to go back to my earlier hypothesis. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't believe in beardy sky God, but I definitely believe in something. And that you believe in nothing, I actually really admire that. I wish I could believe in nothing at all. And I'd be okay with that.
I'm not okay with it. Definitely not okay with it. Let me rephrase. I just have faith in nothing.
So you have faith?
No,
in nothing?
I have no
faith.
I have no faith.
Nothing.
I have no faith.
You have no faith in anything. I'd say I have faith in nothing. I have faith that even if there's nothing, I have faith.
Yeah. See, I have no faith. It's all science works for me because people are able to recreate what they've discovered and people are able to peer review it.
Yeah. So nothing's ever proven, it's only not disproven yet.
I mean, yes and no. Many things have been proven. Well, our understanding of them and the moment we have.
Yeah. But it's only just we just don't know more than that yet.
Right.
So it can't be. The best that you can ever hope for is that something hasn't been disproved yet, because it could be. But if you say that you believe you believe that things can be replicated, then you do have faith in something because you have faith that the circumstances are going to be the same enough for you to be able to replicate something twice. The thing that keeps it consistent enough to be able to get the same result twice is a level of consistency that you have to believe in. Otherwise, you couldn't believe that anything could ever be the same to be replicated.
Now I'm questioning myself. Thanks. Thanks. Now I have to... Cool. I'm going to go in the other room and have an existential crisis.
Fantastic.
It's a good time. I'm going to take my bottle with me. Need that.
Tampons?
Fresh out.
Okay.
I believe in the basic laws of physics, but I also can't prove it. I can't prove that any of this is fucking real because this is all just, could be a hallucination in my skull.
We could see the red lamp and wake up tomorrow and we could all be amoeba.
Yeah.
Like, The Simpsons? The Simpsons, they used to have like a thing on the Simpsons cartoon where they'd blip out and everything would just be like aliens. Like, that could be it.
Yeah, this could be all the DMT trip on my deathbed right now. This could be the DMT trip on your deathbed. How does it feel to be watching a podcast on YouTube on your deathbed in your head? This isn't real. So it's going to be just like... And that's only on Patreon.
Have a nice time in heaven, Patreon.
That's only on Patreon. Wouldn't that be horrible? That, like, this was all a DMT trip in your head as you're dying, and you didn't get the Patreon version?
That's some low self-esteem.
You're like, I'm on my deathbed, I'm having a DMT trip reliving my life, and I get the censored version of the tits?
That's like Cucks, honestly. Have you heard of Cucks?
Of course I've heard of Cucks.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like specialist in my industry, I don't know. Or like my lifestyle, I don't know. But they're like on the internet paying for sexual,
Well, but they're sexually gratified by, denial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By somebody else doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's a type of voyeurism.
I don't know. I just think that that's the equivalent to me of somebody being on their deathbed on a DMT trip and then somebody else is getting to see the tits on Patreon in their brain. It's like, this is your experience, Cuck, and you're literally like, I just want to experience it here. Like, I want the other person to actually have the experience.
But the difference there is Cucks sign up for that and are sexually gratified on some level by that.
But the person that's having the DMT trip would have to be, because he's created the DMT trip in which he doesn't get the Patreon.
Oh, because everything directly goes how you want it to when you're tripping.
But it's from your subconscious. So yeah, you created it, because where else did it come from? Your brain made it.
Sometimes, the chemicals cause your brain to misfire a little.
But your brain makes the chemicals misfire, so it's your brain that's done it.
Subconscious, yes, your subconscious is just like, I don't know. We've all had some fucked up dreams that I wasn't particularly happy with. You never had a nightmare?
Yeah. But my brain had the nightmare. I can take accountability for that.
You can't take...
I didn't want the nightmare, so I didn't make it. It wasn't like blown in my ear from the Sandman.
How do you know? You were asleep.
I sleep with one eye open. I'm not letting that Sandman get me again.
You should see a doctor about that. That's not natural. You should go back to the UK and have your proper, socialized healthcare doctors take a look at that one.
My eye. It's because I got jizz in it.
Not mine. Not it. There's been no fluids here.
No fluids, especially no fluids with any kind of potence.
Correct.
Except for the whiskey. It seems quite potent.
It's 94 proof. It's fine.
I don't even know what proof means.
It's double.
Double the volume? Alcohol by volume?
Yeah. So 94 proof would mean that it is 47% by volume.
I believe you.
I'd hope so. I'm not lying. But I hate... What?
This is scandalous.
What?
The larceny thing on the back of this. Apparently somebody stole some bourbon and somebody was responsible for the missing bourbon. Did you steal this?
No, I quite paid for it.
Okay. Paid
for that, the ginger beer, my cigars.
You were role-playing stealing it. That's why it's called larceny, right?
No, it's just tasty. I'm too old to steal booze.
Okay.
In my youth, I'm sure... No, I don't think I ever successfully stole booze. Definitely got people to buy it for it illegally for me.
Mhm.
A lot. Never stole any. Well, I'm once again lying. No, I definitely stole alcohol from my parents. I never stole it from a store, but I definitely stole it from my parents.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they probably wanted you to have it. They wanted you to grow up cool, right?
No, that just came from other forms of abuse.
Yeah. I think that, what's it called? I think that definitely to have like a childhood in which you develop a character and a personality is probably worth the alcoholism that comes with it.
I'm not an alcoholic. I don't go
I'm
to
not saying,
meetings.
I'm talking about myself.
Oh, no. Fair. Sorry, it was just I thought you were rude.
I would never call you an alcoholic.
My face.
Well, I was just trying to help you be the best alcoholic you can be by pouring you a nice big drink. It's going to evaporate.
I'm not going to meetings. I'm not going to meetings. You cannot make me go to meetings.
No, you don't have to go to meetings. You can go to the, what's it called? The bottle shop. Or what do you call it here? Not the bottle shop.
Liquor store.
Liquor store. The Australians call it bottle shop.
Well, and at the point where I could have had children, I used to joke all the time. That I was like, oh, if I have kids, I will make the best artist. Oh, because it all comes from trauma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's very true, I guess. If you just you could have made a really good stripper. Or
what, you're saying that's not an art?
Actress.
You're not saying that's an art form? Are you saying you're not an artist?
I don't think strippers with daddy issues. It's supposed to be art. I'd say no, stripping for me is more like
dance is an art.
Interpretive.
Dance is an art.
It is an art. Oh, I take it all back. I'm sorry. Yeah, you could have made very, very talented bikini artists.
Could have.
Yeah.
Especially because I wouldn't have shamed them for it because I don't care.
You don't know you don't care.
No, I know I don't care.
You don't know.
I do.
I don't think so.
If I can, okay, let me put it this way. If I can easily date performers who have sex with other people with no problems and I'm not sexually turned on, I'm not a swinger, I'm pretty sure I could be A-okay with someone else making adult choices for themselves.
Obviously, I'm not a father, and I never had a father. Shocker. It was a sad day. No, my dad died when I was really, really young.
Why'd you kill him?
As if I'm going to... I was just a little...
I understand. There's no statute of limitations. Don't admit to it, please.
I was a wee thing. No.
It was an accident, I know.
So, I think that probably me never having had that and the daddy issues, etc., blah, 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 means I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about like, oh, is my dad going to see me in this, in this film? And like, is he going to see me in this way? Is my dad going to walk into the club I'm in when I'm bent over and shaking my ass and whatever? I've never had to worry about that. But I think that you wouldn't really know until I don't know. I think you wouldn't know until you've had it, but you might be surprised.
I don't think so. I think I would treat it just like I treat anyone else I care about when it comes to sex work. I discourage anyone who's not already in this to get into it. Mm-hmm. I give them every pitfall, every negative aspect about this. Because I get civilian friends. I've had family members be like, hey, you work in this industry. I'm thinking about doing it. I try to talk everyone out of it. Not that I think there's anything wrong with this industry.
Yeah.
This is a great place. I've been in this industry for fucking 15 years. There's a lot of stigma that comes with it. There's a lot of bullshit that comes with it. And you need to be ready for it. And it's not something that you need to dip your toe into. You need to be either all in or not fucking do it.
Yeah. So the same, like I said earlier, with every industry, there's pros and cons.
Yeah. There's a lot of cons with this, though.
Yeah. I got a take on this.
Okay.
And we're Sex Worth birthday buddies. 2010. So I've been in it for 15 years as well, dancing and adult work and stuff like this. But I would say that for some people, before that, I worked in hospitality, restaurants and bars.
You were still in hospitality and strip clubs.
Yeah, but no, the kind of hospitality, when you're in a hotel, you work 60 to 80 hours a week. And whereas actually be able to like choose your own hours was something that meant that I could work and not burn out. So I think that some people that maybe like myself are challenged in the, being able to get up and do a 9 to 5, whether we have like mental health issues, whether we have, just general being weird issues. I don't know, like that's myself. I know I have mental health, I have both. But I don't know. I know that I definitely wouldn't have been able to get up every day for the last 15 years and go and punch a clock. But I have been able to traverse the path as a sex worker. And for me, that's valuable, even with all of the downfalls. There's like, well, I think I would have failed at anything. I think I would have been just as much of a failure at anything else. No, that's a really negative thing to say. No, but do you see what I'm saying? Is that
well, no, like
sex work is for the people that need it, and the people that just think it's glamorous, and maybe they need to see the unglamorous side, so they don't just go for the spark.
And that's why I tell them every negative thing. Like, I'm sure you've seen it. This can be a very lonely place too.
Mm-hmm.
I know plenty of people that are the object of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people's desire, that have problems having real relationships. They don't know who to trust. There's, a lot banking issues, fucking your social media being deleted, people talking shit on that. There's so much shit you have to put up with that you have to be strong enough to be able to put up with. Like, and there's plenty of great things with this industry.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, like, it's not all negative, but I want to, whenever someone approaches me, like, it's not easy money, it's not necessarily fast money. It made it in the modern era be no money. The average OF creator makes $260 a month.
That's.
Could you imagine dealing with all the bullshit for $260 a month?
No, no. One thing that I think is interesting about what you just said is that, 100%, like the average person going into, especially, I think the most dangerous thing for me is the younger, because if you don't know who you are, and I had girlfriends who went into dancing at 18, and now I've got friends in the industry that have gone into, adult work, whether it's movies or OnlyFans. A lot of OnlyFans when they're like 18 in one day. And I was super lucky in that I was offered to be a stripper when I was 17, so that was illegal in the UK. And I didn't do it because my boyfriend at the time was like, you're not going to be a pole dancer, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't. I waited a few more years, worked in a regular industry, had to, learn who I was a bit, alcoholic wreckhead. But then when I was 25, still alcoholic wreckhead, then that's when necessity drove me to the strip club. But I knew who I was. I knew what the value of a dollar or the value of a pound. I knew how hard it is to go and work all week in 40 hours for back then it was like £190. You'd work like all week for £190. And then you can go into a strip club and make £200 in it. And my first night I made about the same as I'd make in a week regular job. My first night on a Wednesday, literally is, but to be able to have that comparison, that's a whole week's money for one person. Because then as you a few years later, and you're used to making £1,000 a night, or used to making, £500 is a bad night, then you can reality check yourself. No, at one point I appreciated that 500 is double what somebody would make in a week. Do you know what I mean?
Well, 100%. And also there's no guarantee that you were going to make that.
No, yes. Yeah.
Like, as shitty as the 120, 150 pounds a week was at that job, you knew if you came and punched the clock, you were making that 150 pounds.
Yeah. The interesting thing, I think, compared to 2010 to now, is that this isn't political at all, but just the state of affairs is that I don't think many people can, unless you're like a doctor or a nurse or whatever it is, unless you've got like a professional job and a partner, unless you've got two incomes, like a double income household, I don't think anyone's getting by really on one job. Everyone's hustling. Everyone's got a side hustle. And, so I think that maybe while back then it was like, oh, well, at least you're working that £190 a week job. You're going to be set. Now you can't. You can work a job and you still don't know that you're going to have a roof over your head. You still don't know you're going to have enough money.
Well, yeah, but on the flip side, as a content creator, stuff like that, say you do Twitch. You could put fucking 40, 50 hours into a Twitch stream and not make anything. Hell, $260 a month on OF. How many hours and how many scenes did you shoot?
I feel like the ones that are making 260 aren't actually, that's the average. But you think about how many people that are like drunk and they're like, oh, I'm going to sign up for OnlyFans. They sign up and they affecting the data. So this is an average. This is like, this is like your top and your bottom. It's coming out an average of that. But I don't think that there are people that are working as, I'm going to say, so we're going to talk mean, median and mode. I don't think that that might be the mean
But it's also, a lot of people don't realize it's a marketing job. So just because you put content on OF doesn't mean anyone's going to find it.
Who doesn't realize it's a marketing job?
Plenty of people. Imagine some 18-year-old who just sees TikToks and sees fucking social media stuff about, oh, I make $1 million on OnlyFans.
I don't even show my pussy.
Right. They think, oh, well, all I have to do is start an OnlyFans, post some pics, and the money will roll in. And it may not.
I don't know enough about computers, but I feel like that as a platform, different platforms, some of them have got like internal making friends. I don't know. I can't think, some of them you can promote on the platform and some of them, all you can do is bring them in. And unfortunately, OnlyFans is like that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and I've discussed this a lot of times. There's a lot of parallels between podcasting and OnlyFans.
Okay.
Because both platforms have really no barrier of entry.
Mm-hmm.
You can do either one with your iPhone, just your iPhone. There are also millions of creators doing both.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you stand out from the noise of all those millions of creators?
Mm-hmm.
That's the trick. How do you stand out? Like, if you and another creator have an equal product, if someone knows about your product and doesn't know about theirs, they're going to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a pure meritocracy. It's like it's not just the cream rises to the top. It's people have to know about it.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent. Like, there's so much that goes into it versus just getting naked and getting fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And podcasting, there's a lot more to podcasting than getting naked and getting fucked. Because you can't even put a lot of that on YouTube.
Well, I can't even put your tits on YouTube.
Exactly. It's a Patreon.
It's just a Patreon. Tits just go to Patreon. They're just nipples, YouTube. I have them too.
Your nipples are allowed. Your nipples are unvaluable. Nobody cares about your nipples.
Well, now you don't get to see them anymore.
Not you personally.
No. I took that as a personal attack. No one cares about my nipples.
No, I'm just saying that in general, men's nipples aren't as important because nobody cares about your. You actually look like you're crying.
I don't care about my nipples.
Can we cut? We need a moment here.
No, I'm going to be raw with my audience. She doesn't care about my nipples.
It's not that I don't personally care about your nipples.
You care about my nipples? you care about my nipples?
At the moment, I do because it's making you upset that I don't.
That doesn't sound sincere.
I'm being sincere.
You're like, I want to get out of this awkward moment. Me saying I care about your nipples, will that make this stop?
I'm wondering about your nipples. So do you find them useful? What would happen to you in your life if you woke up tomorrow with no nipples? They're non-functional.
I mean, they're non-functional now.
They're now?
Always?
Yeah, they're non-functional.
Yes.
Like now they're non-functional.
Correct.
And you wake up tomorrow, you're not missing any functions because they were always non-functional, but you haven't got any nipples left. Are you going to feel like a sense of loss?
Yes. Because I will have to explain them to someone at some point when I get naked to someone. We're like, where's your nipples?
What if it was just like tomorrow you woke up and no men had nipples, but you could feel that you're the only one that can remember that you used to have nipples?
Yeah, I'd probably forget that I had nipples.
So I said, you're the only one that can remember you have nipples. You're like, no, I probably forget.
Well, it's like tattoos. It's like, I know I'm consciously aware I have tattoos. Mm-hmm. But in my day-to-day, do I think about my tattoos? Do I think, no. Mm-hmm. Like when it was fresh and new, it's like, yeah, that's a dope new tattoo. And now it's just like, oh yeah, I have tattoos.
And people ask you about them.
Occasionally.
Yeah. If I'd known before, I haven't got very many tattoos. I've got a few strategic, I guess, like that people will see sometimes. Mm-hmm. And if I'd known how many hours of my life was going to be spent explaining the tattoos, or how many people were going to tell me that I was a Scorpio when I've got a Leo zodiac sign or something, I probably would have thought again about having the tattoos. Because they look cool, but also it's kind of annoying. Like, same as like, I don't know. I like having an accent in America is fun, but having to explain to people that have an accent, or explain it over and over again.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't have to explain.
No, just tell me you're from Florida.
I do, and that just seems to be more of a can of worms that gets opened up.
You don't have to placate these people.
Well, do you know what I say? I say I'm from Far East Florida.
I would just not even, when they're like, where's your accent from? You should be like, what are you talking about? Just pretend like you have no.
What you mean, governor?
Yeah.
You think I got an accent?
Bollocks.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, just completely ignore the fact that they tell them.
Gaslight them.
Yeah, 100% gaslight them. Do it.
Start speaking German. Like, ich weiß nicht, was du gesagt.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja, ich kann Deutsch sprechen. Wenn du willst, wir können ein bisschen auf Deutsch sprechen.
Ooh la la, you speak
Wenn
so.
du willst.
Ooh la la, you speak so many languages.
Ooh la la. But I can't do an American accent. It's really cringy.
The floor is yours.
I said it's cringy.
I know. I'm here for it.
Okay. Well,
I believe in you.
okay, I'm going to copy something. Tell me something to say and I'll try to copy it.
America is the greatest country on the planet.
America is the greatest. Say it again.
America is the greatest country on the planet.
America is the greatest country on the planet.
Wasn't bad.
It was good.
Yeah, that was fine.
Often when I say things in American, like if I accidentally say like $20 or something, like the 20, it makes me like really cringe.
No, but your American accent was fine there.
We're saying route instead of route
Yeah. But we say en route.
and route. But that's even wrong because it's French. It's meant to be en route.
No, it's American.
It's en route.
En route. En route. En route.
En route. It's en route.
Nah.
Mais je suis en route.
Nah. That don't sound right.
No.
That don't sound right at all.
Mm. Oh, my friend who is at the model house with me is from Mississippi. She's got the cutest accent, and she compliments my accent. She's like, "Oh my God, I love your accent." I'm like, you know, the Southern accent. Doesn't everyone in America love the Southern accent?
No.
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 Everyone in England loves the Southern accent. I think everyone loves the Southern accent. I swear. No.
It's super fucked up. The Southern accent is actually super fucked up because
Show you're working.
often when Americans are making fun of other Americans for being slow or dumb, they use the Southern accent.
Yeah. They do the same with where I should be from, the hobbits and the pirates and the hobbits, pirates and farmers. Yeah, this is like my accent where I'm from is meant to be like the slow accent.
Yeah, there are intelligent people in the South that talk like that.
Oh, yeah.
One or two. Don't come for me. I'll have guns.
Yes. But no. Something you just said, I was like, no, that doesn't. What did you say?
That they have guns, they definitely have guns.
They have guns. There's two of them. We're in the South. They sound. Yeah, there are intelligent people that I think that you can sound intelligent when. No, that's what I was thinking. What is an intelligent accent then?
Like
Stephen Hawking accent? Is that intelligent accent?
The speak and say?
Yeah, because he's like one of the most intelligent men on the planet, and that's.
Oh, and then one of the most comical things about Hawkins was he's like, "I'm British," and the speak and say was an American accent.
Yeah, I'm showing my what's it called?
I'm the one who's been drinking.
I'm showing the fact that I don't know very much about Stephen Hawking. I think I did watch the movie.
Yeah, he was not a good person.
No.
Multiple times to Epstein Island.
Yeah, I think most famous people probably.
Not so good.
Bit sketchy.
The stereotypical Hollywood, clean, concise American accent, I think, is the intelligent American accent.
I like the Valley Girl accent.
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, no, definitely not.
Accent, no. So quite a few of my friends in Florida have that accent.
I'm sorry.
I guess, no, I think it's so cute because they're like, it's like Kardashian accent kind of thing, but they've got it all the way over there.
It sounds painful.
They're just so cute. I don't know. I feel like hot girls can get away with a lot.
They can.
Like
they absolutely can. Dudes are stupid. We are dumb. Mm-hmm. We are absolutely fucking stupid.
Yeah. I know this. But no, actually, Do you know? Yes and no. Because my boyfriend recently told me, he said, you're not as clever as you think you are. And I was like, and I thought about it for a while. And I thought about how many like misunderstandings I have with people, how many times I do things wrong that's like really, really.
I know, you've been making me feel awkward all night. So you don't care about my nipples either.
We've been over this, but we have to talk to the therapist about it. I don't know.
Who can afford therapy?
I think you're going to need it about these nipples. No. I just think that if you woke up tomorrow with no nipples, that even though they're useless, you'd still miss them.
Yeah, I like playing with them occasionally.
But you shouldn't because they're useless. It's like
they have nerve endings. They're not completely useless.
Actually, yeah.
Anyways, I derailed you on you not being as clever as you thought you were.
Oh, thank you for reminding me that. It was a happy moment. I'm glad I got to revisit it. So for example, like I went to TTS, the P and the thing and the thing for my testing, and I was bursting for the loo. So I get there, and there's a few people ahead of me, and I always go to the same one. So I was like, "Oh, excuse me, please, could I possibly have the pot so I could go? Because I really need to go to pee. I'm like, okay, sure. So I ran in there with the pot that I just got to pee in, put the pot down, go, oh my God, I need to pee so bad, forgot to pee in the pot. And then I had to go and explain to the person that the pot that I just asked for, I forgot to pee in now, I haven't got any pee and had to go and come back. And I was like, maybe I'm not as bright as I think I am, you know?
It's okay. It's okay. If you have average intelligence, 50% of people are dumber than you.
If you have average intelligence. That's confused me a little bit.
Well, maybe you're in the lower half of that then.
I don't know. I think you'd have to know about, I think that really we need to get a bit more specific about the statistics that you're using.
No.
Because you're not talking about mean, median, or mode. And I don't think that if you're talking about like all of intelligence, then how is the data going to fall? I think that are we going from like, this is 100% intelligence, this is 0% intelligence, 50% intelligence? Is there like, how does the data fall in there? Because it might.
It's not an exact science.
Exactly. But if you say it's 50%, it's half. If you're in the bottom half, then I don't think it's that simple.
It's definitely not that simple. I'm just being funny.
I'm that simple because I'm getting so confused about it, maybe.
No, it's not that simple because there's plenty of people that are book smart that understand theoretical physics and all sorts of shit that I could never comprehend. But you put them in a bad social situation and they're fucked. Like you put them in a not so great part of town and they may not realize they're in potential danger. And that's an important life skill to have.
Yeah. Yes. And sometimes I think that being completely delusional and unaware is kind of like a protective around you.
Especially if you're hot.
So I think my guardian angel is pretty tired and stressed. But I've been through lots of situations and I think it's maybe because I didn't realize how much danger I was in. So that in that situation that you're talking about, drop somebody that's maybe like book smart or whatever, drop them in the bad part of town. If they're literally so out of touch that they don't even realize they're in danger, they might just kind of, I don't know, like raising it out, I guess.
Well, and also, in the greater majority of things, shit is not, even in bad parts of major cities, bad parts, shit is not like it makes it out in the fucking movies. Like, I go into South Central LA and like the hood all the time. It's like, it's not a big deal. Don't look like a fucking victim and don't look like you're there to cause problems. You'll be fine. Unless the place is an active fucking war zone, you'll probably be fine. At the end of the day, there's consequences for shit, even if like someone's a career criminal. And they're probably not going to murder you just to fucking murder you.
Yeah. It's like you can go swimming in Australia in the middle of the day when there's loads and loads of great white sharks. They're not hungry because they only feed in the morning and the evening.
Plus, humans don't taste great.
No.
No, most of the time, like great whites, it's like an exploratory bite.
Okay. It's a bit of a bite. It's like,
Hey, well, it's generally surfers because they look like seals as they're floating.
yeah.
But it's an exploratory bite.
Mm.
Like, oh, hey, no, broccoli.
The great whites.
Yes.
But they take like, people die.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're still massive fucking creatures.
Yeah. Oh, but they're not feeding.
Right. They're biting. It's like you biting into something that you're not sure about and being like, oh, didn't like that. The bite's still there.
But like in the morning, I'd be more likely to eat like an Uncrustable in the morning. If I was hungry, I'd be like, oh, I'm so hungry. Oh, that's gross. But
Looking like a true sober person.
Uncrustables, I couldn't believe they existed when I first came to America. I was like, what is this? You can't just get 2 pieces of bread and like put the jam in it and then cut the crust off?
America.
Yeah. So I feel like if you're talking about going to a bad area and the career criminal there has already murdered somebody today, he doesn't want to murder you. So I said he, I was generalizing.
You were.
Not all men.
Statistically, men do commit more violent crimes than women.
Mm-hmm.
But also, in all those grand scheme of statistics, you're much more likely to be murdered by someone you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know this. You listen to true crime.
We're in my area now. Yeah.
And when it's career criminal violence, it's generally criminal on criminal violence.
Mm-hmm.
It's either over the drug trade or different gang sets, shit like that. If you're not involved in that life, you'll probably be fine.
Mm. Oh my God, there was a true crime story where somebody literally came and murdered all these people in his house and they got the wrong house.
Bad luck.
Not very bright criminals.
True. It's true. And sometimes it's just bad luck. But also, you could just die in a car accident.
Yeah.
Bad luck. People get struck by fucking lightning. It doesn't happen often, but it happens.
Do you know that it's actually more likely that you're going to get struck by lightning more than once? There's data on it.
Well, stop running around with golf clubs in the rain.
It's not even that. It's honestly like you become a beacon. So like, oh, lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. It's like actually...
No, it just strikes the same person twice.
The person, yeah, because the person becomes a beacon.
I'm assuming they're not standing in the exact same spot they were struck last time.
No. I don't know. I would have to collect the data on that, I guess.
That'd be really fucked up. Like, oh, well, I'm going back to my spot.
But no, that's how they could fuck up because they'd be like, lightning doesn't strike twice in the same place twice. So I'm going to go stand in that same spot again so I don't get hit by lightning again. But then it just so happens that's on top of a hill. There's always clouds or something.
But it's also, what is the exact point of impact on a lightning strike? Like, what is the diameter of it? I'm sure the diameter of a lightning strike is narrower than the diameter of a human being. So the lightning did not strike in the same place twice. You just happen to be taking up multiple places.
Okay, lightning doesn't hit the same place twice.
Right.
How big is a place?
But 3 inches to the left is a different place.
How big is a place? No.
How is that not a different place?
I've been at your place for however long. I've not always been in the same 3 inches or whatever.
Right.
I've been in the same place. It's a place.
Well, it's a subdivided of a place. Planet Earth is a place. You've been in the same place the whole time.
Yeah. So lightning does strike the same place all the time. Always strikes the place of planet Earth.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to subdivide even more, you've been in America for quite a while now.
Yes. I have. Is it this place?
Right. So it all depends.
How big is the place?
Pretty big.
Mm.
I actually very dickishly do that to people all the time when they're like, we'll post an Instagram story of like, guess where I am? And I just respond with Earth all the time. Because it amuses me.
I'm on Earth. In Earth?
On Earth.
On Earth.
Yeah, if you're in Earth, you're dead.
Yeah.
Or spelunking.
Spelunking?
Spelunking.
Spelunking.
Mm-hmm.
That's some kind of activity?
It is.
If you're in Earth, spelunking.
Spelunking. The exploration of caves, especially as a hobby.
Oh. I was thinking it was that thing where people would get like random coordinates from the internet and then
That's
go.
geocaching.
Okay, completely different.
That's still on Earth.
On Earth.
Not in Earth.
Yeah.
Spelunking's in.
Inside the Earth.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I hate to do this. We got to actually call last call because we've been doing this for quite some time. And we do have to eventually get you back to a model house.
Yeah. Indeed, we do.
We do. We'll have you back on the show at some point.
In 2030.
35, I was thinking.
2035.
Can't have repeat appearances that close together.
And then you can probably put it out in like 2036, 2037. Yeah.
2040. I'll still be alive in 2040. Yeesh.
I think we actually buried a time capsule for 2040 in my old hometown.
That's going to be cringy.
Something to look forward to.
Such big hair.
I'm not that old. I'm 40.
Oh, yeah, because there was no big hair in the 90s.
I always think 80s big hair.
Yeah. Go back and look at the late 80s, early 90s. There's a lot of bleed over.
Scrunch and perms. Okay.
But for real.
We do have to. We have to.
Okay. We have to
stop
wrap.
doing this.
We do.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, before you go, tell them where they can find you on the things.
Oh, the things.
Spend money on you and all that fun shit.
Okay. My name is Elise London. On most platforms, I'm Elise London. So you can find my naughty videos and things like that on the OnlyFans, on the ManyVids, on the Fansly, on the Fap House, all of the things. Oh, and on Loyal Fans, I'm BBC Goddess Elise. A little bit of difference.
Touch.
If you're a cuck, hit me up.
Well, Elise, it was a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Until next week, drink up, motherfuckers.